It's good. We're having fun. We're gonna have fun. Oh, hey, you, me, right here, right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that wherever you are is doing good for you. It is me. It is Paul Carpenter. This is On the Road, in the Waves, and on the other side. That's a long title. I need to change it. But nonetheless, this is episode 73. Last time, Billy McFarland, Firefest. What an episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. This one, oh, my dear friends, I bring to you not only a connoisseur of le magique, but a fucking amazing comedian, okay? First off. Second of all, an absolute G at the game of magic. Third of all, an entrepreneur. Fourth of all, a super, super small man. And he doesn't like me saying that, and he's going to be very upset when I bring him up. But, my friends, I bring to you an amazing friend. I'm going to call him now. And I'm going to tell you his full name. It's Pig Rodriguez Cake. Let's bring him onto the stage.
Hey, look at that. Look at that, mate. You had Billy McFarland on, dude?
Billy McFarland. Yeah, right before you. This is the last episode I had Billy on.
What? That guy's a
yeah,
fucking
it was
legend,
great,
dude.
So he had just sold Fire on eBay for like $200 and some odd $1,000, and I've been talking to him for like 2 years on Instagram. So okay, first of all, just to get a little something out of the way, I'm a fucking weirdo, just like you, and this is why I love you so much and why I brought you on.
Yeah, don't say.
To pitch a little, I became the Biden robocall magician 2.5 years ago. I'm the guy who's the first person to ever impersonate a president using artificial intelligence. And I'm the guy who made the voice of Biden telling people not to vote for the primaries. Now, what this was a client hired me. He does robocalls, and he was supposed to sell this thing to the Biden campaign. Now, he'd been in the industry for 20-something years, introduced to me by a friend of mine I know for like 10 plus. So I figured took the recording and put it out into New Hampshire illegally.
Nice.
He got busted for $6 million. And
great.
he had 26 federal counts, but they all got dropped.
I was going to say.
But he still got hit with the fine. $6 million fine.
You didn't get like your asshole this big and widened by the FBI or the CIA.
For a year straight. For a year straight, I had 50 attorney state generals and FBI calling me. I had to do phone calls, and I had to do a whole interview with an FBI, one of those people that can read, your shit.
Oh, those guys. All right. Yeah.
Oh, they were having a field day with me because I was like, she was like, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, but you already know this about me because you have that file in front of you, which shows you the video that I did, which is called I Had to Do It, which I had the swastika on my forehead. I'm sure you have the photo of that. And the one where I did blackface, you have the photo of that too, right? I swear to God. And she was like, how does he know what I have in my file? Like, they had these photos, because I did a video 10, 12 years ago before any of the bullshit, before any of the LGBTQ plus blah, blah, blah. And the people saying, I want to be this or that or the other. I made a video where I said, I'm a white supremacist, and I had a swastika on my forehead. Then the next video is me blackface, then me walking into a woman's bathroom. Okay, and then finally in front of an American flag saying I had to do this. I'm American, patriotism, right?
Okay.
Mind you, I've posted this video 13 years ago, never got taken down on Facebook to this day, which to me is amazing. Yeah, because in between each one of the videos, there's a quote from somebody famous, which kind of juxtaposes the moment of what I'm saying and kind of makes you kind of like, it's art.
Okay. Yeah. But that's the part that I hate now on YouTube, because YouTube used to be so much fun. And then now everything is sanitized and clean, and you can't say words that you like to say. Like, I like to drop every word in the, F's.
Oh, I'm sure that this video has probably already been canceled on YouTube. I have it. It's on YouTube Live right now. So I'm
sure. That's great.
Oh, I'm sure we've been destroyed already. I don't have monetization. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can they just delete a stream as it's live? No,
Yeah. Well, no. Afterwards, you get the little piss yellow stain, the yellow demonetization. But if you're not monetized, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Honestly,
yeah, I'm like I have no followers whatsoever. Okay, I have no followers whatsoever. I don't know what it's like to be you, by the way.
Oh yeah.
No, stop it. No, stop it. Listen, let's get into you. Let's pass me all the bullshit. So, Pig Cake Rodriguez, my friend.
Yeah, that's
I
me.
found you when you jumped on the net. Like literally, I think video 1 or 2 I saw.
Oh, that's so
and I was absolutely in love from day one because you are one of the most decrepit, humorous, gayest magicians I've ever met.
yeah, exclusively anal, BBC, no loop. Those videos that I made, man.
We're going
great. Dude, you know, I found an uncensored video, not an uncensored, an unlisted video that I made like years ago. And I have so many that I just can't put out because I drop like fucking slurs in the videos casually. And if you want to get just molested on YouTube and or any form of social, because they all talk to each other, which is the best part. So if you say something on YouTube, then your Instagram, then your TikTok, then all the other fucking things just get absolutely raped. But that's funny. You found me from the very beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I've been a magician for 30 plus years. Yeah, you know, all that good stuff and world records and la's and
fuck. And I saw you were in NOLA.
New Orleans. Yeah. So I've been in and out of New Orleans since I was 28. I apprenticed with Harry Anderson for 3 months right before Katrina. Yeah, I was living with the stripper. She was an amazing, beautiful woman. She was working at the Hustler, paying for bills.
Cinnamon?
What's that?
Was that her name? Cinnamon?
Monterey.
Fucking not even close.
I still talk to her to this day. Still talk to her to this day. Great friends of mine. Okay. Yeah. She's now married with kids and the whole deal.
Isn't that the worst when you fucking see her and you know what you've done to that pussy? Like you see her with kids and fucking like a whole life, and then meanwhile
honey, no, he's not talking about you. No. Oh, that's my wife now, by the way.
Oh, sorry. You should have let me know that. Okay. The fucking Muppets crew behind you with your wife. Thank you. Fuck. That's fucked. I went to NOLA a couple.
I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna love you. I knew I was gonna love you from day one. Yeah, dude, for sure. Okay.
Dude, how do you live there, bro? It's a shithole.
So you
NOLA,
started.
I was there.
No, I'm in Houston, Texas now, living in my mom's garage. Obviously.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's it.
I'll show you my whole layout. I've got my lube and my pillows and food. This is where my dog lives.
Dude, that looks like a safety, like a tornado safety kit.
It is actually. It's exactly what it's for. It's only for the safety of tornadoes. But I have been relegated like a dog to the garage, and so I have made it my own. Moving on.
Dude. Yeah. Fuck, please. I want to kill myself.
Good. So now that you're happy and I'm happy and we're having a life together. So let's go for it. First magic trick. When did it happen? Where were you? How old were you? And when did you get into this virginity competition?
Well, 25, about 25 years ago, dude. My that's when fucking my uncle decided to take me to the game room closet, and he showed me what it was to be a man in the game room closet. And then I said, "Hey, dude, this really makes me want to do magic tricks." That's not true. That's not. My uncle never molested me. But what it was,
I was just about to pull out the thumb my uncle used on me. He showed me the magic thumb from behind.
Yeah, that was yours. Oh, okay.
He goes, "Hey, can you feel the magic thumb?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can you feel it now?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "That's magic." And then he gave me the thumb.
Okay. Yeah. No, I got the sponge ball in my face. That's what I got.
I guess that's the wrong story to tell.
Yeah, mine was a joke. Yours was sincerity. Yours was in all sincerity, which
I don't even have an uncle. Okay.
Fuck. I'm sure that there's many uncles that you probably don't know you have, my dude.
I think I had a lot of babysitters that were not supposed to be there.
Yeah, that we're not allowed within 15 feet of schools,
Or children, yes. And yet my mom was like, you come home. I'm like,
Yeah, come over.
He's in
Just
the back.
fucking. Dude, I got shown the worst trick ever. And then from then I decided this is going to be my livelihood. It's that gay. That's how lame it was.
It was literally, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, Rocco Solano's calling me at the present moment here. So look, Rocco Solano's calling me.
Is he really?
So, yeah, I swear. Let's answer it. Hold on. Rocco.
Yeah, Paul.
Hey, listen, I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. I'm talking to a very well-known magician on the internet. His name is Pig Cake, and he wanted to say hello to you.
Okay, hello.
Say hi.
Hello to you too. Hi, my friend. Hope one day we meet, and maybe I'll be performing at your church. Go ahead, Paul. Doing a good job. I love what you put together. Continue your podcast. You guys are both great.
I love you. I love you, Rock. I'll call you right after this. Bye.
Did a great job. Great job.
Love you. Bye. Okay.
What the fuck was that? Was that a bit?
No, it was Rocco Solano. It was really.
Was that what the fuck?
I talk to magicians. I talk to Tom Frank all the time, and I just call people. I'm just.
Yeah, I
have
love
a lot
that.
of time in the garage, Pig. A lot of time in here, bro.
Shit, dude. Listen, man, you might be the new Unabomber, bro. The 2025 Unabomber.
Biden Robo Magician.
Okay, Biden Robo. Yeah, I saw that forever ago, and I remember seeing Paul Carpenter, and I recognize you, and I was like, "What the fuck? This can't be the same fucking Paul Carpenter that I know." But yeah, of course, it ended up being the one that caught up in a CNN. I saw it on CNN.
It was great. I was on with Chris Cuomo live. I was stoned out of my mind. My eyes are red. It's so good.
Oh really?
It's great. It's great. You should see the bit. It's like, Chris, just want to let you know I've loved your content since the beginning. You're amazing. Thank you for having me.
Chris Cuomo has the best video that I've ever seen in my entire life. Sorry to take this away from me, but Chris Cuomo might be the funniest because he has a video after COVID of him fucking coming out of his garage, like his basement, saying like he comes out like it's fucking Jesus. And he says, "Oh, I spent 2 weeks isolating in the fucking garage. I've been working out. I'm a little bit sweaty." Meanwhile, a week prior, they had this guy in fucking New York, a video of him screaming at some bicyclist, saying, "Oh, you're not a tough guy. You're not fucking me," while pretending to be in his fucking basement, isolated. Dude, he's such a fucking douchebag, bro. What an absolute
that was also
cock.
during the time when his brother was doing all kinds of crazy shit. The whole COVID thing. It was not a bueno, which is why I did the little slight at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I caught him and I was like, "Hey, listen, I got to catch you really quickly on what you said at the beginning. I never was working for this other person you mentioned. I was working for what I thought was Biden." And he's like, "What?" Like, no. Go watch it. It's a great 3 minutes of
now that I don't, you're fucking toasted out of your mind is gonna make it even better.
You know what? I could probably present it if you want. Here, hold on.
Oh really? Oh my god!
Of course. Why not? Let's have some fun, dude.
Chris, dude, that guy's my spirit animal. I fucking love that video because he's such a dickhead. Like Chris Cuomo. Oh, watch out the fucking. You don't show.
It's all good. Yeah, Chinese. It's all good. You should watch some of the other episodes.
Oh yeah, where you accidentally show your fucking.
Yeah, I don't care about it. I don't care about any of it at all. The whole idea of this was never supposed to be like some kind of like hardcore podcast. It was supposed to be like me calling people that I just like and that I find interesting and like I'm super into, and just have a conversation with them. Like I had Ross Jeffries on.
Yeah,
have you ever, Ross. You know who Ross Jeffries is, right?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, he was on episode 50 something, 60 something. He's amazing, dude. I loved him. He was great.
Well, I like that you got Billy McFarland because that guy got absolutely molested in the fucking media, just absolutely fucking raped just through the Fire Festival, which was hysterical.
Can you hear this, by the way?
No, let's see.
Can you hear
just
this?
put on the captions and I'll read it. I could read at a fucking third grade reading level, so you could put the captions and I'll just read those. But what I want to see mostly is your face, fucking high out of your shit. Magician said he
great.
was paid by them. This is. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. You got the hat on. You're fucking there. And this is fucking quality, mate. Oh my god, bro. You know,
you have no idea. I went with it all the way, dude. And then all of the magazine covers and everything. I'm doing magic in every one of them. I'm bending forward, some floating cards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an absolute stupidity show. And I kept saying it. I was like, if you think politics is a circus, I'm the magician. That was one of my quotes. Another one was, I made the gun. I didn't shoot it. Another quote was, if you need a flag on the play, I'm the ref. AI is here.
Yeah, that's such a shit. But then they didn't fuck you for election tampering or whatever.
None of it went on me. It all went onto the other guy, Steve, who actually did all the. Yeah, he did the illegal shit. Like I said, I made the gun. I didn't shoot it. And that's coming like now, and that's like something that's super prevalent now with people who are putting out tons of content with Sora and whatever else. And,
yeah, dude. Fuck, man. Dude,
it was ahead of the game.
You know how many times my fucking girlfriend says, "Oh, hey, fucking dude, look at this cat jumping on this trampoline."
Wait, stop. Rewind, start over.
I have intercourse, yeah, dude. Believe it or not.
You don't.
Well, if it is, you know what it is? It's either a girlfriend or it's a Ritalin.
This guy he's so big on YouTube is what's happened. Is that he bought one of those fucking robots from that guy in California. You get the fucking.
And I'm just fucking the shit out of the Tesla robot. I'm just fucking bending it back. I call it my girlfriend.
Have you seen the new one with the tits? Have you seen the new one with the tits?
Yeah, man, dude. There's one that I want to. Every time I see the robots, immediately the first thing I think of is it better have like a good head game. Like I better be able to fucking stick my dick in the mouth all the way and not get
I know we're joking though, but have you seen the guy in California? Have you seen the guy in California who does sell these sex bots? He's been doing it for years. It's called Hanson Robotics. You can look him up. I'll add it to the stage. Here we go.
And they fucking AI company that enriches, and people are wanting to fuck the shit out of these robots.
Oh, you get it.
Oh, buddy. Shit! You
thought I was lying.
You know, I don't like that they have a.
He thought I was lying. I'm not. They actually have a brothel in Japan of these bots.
Dude, they have a robot called Little Sophia. That's fucked.
Oh yeah, they're going all over. That was, I think, the first bot was Sophia. Was the first bot?
You know, they show one here called Big Sophia.
No, wait. Hold on. I've confused two companies. Hanson Robotics does have Sophia. Sophia is the first robot that has ever been considered to be a human being by the UAE. And was given. Look that one up. Yeah, look that up. That'll freak you out.
First, you could order.
First AI to have citizenship is Sophia. Now let me find the company that I was talking about, which is this sex robots out of California.
Oh, the one you could fuck.
And
let me go in incognito mode.
You're funny. There it is. It's Harmony real doll sex robots with X mode. Ship in September. Real Botics. It's the name of the company. Real BOTIX.com.
Okay. Yeah, I'd fuck the shit out of that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're pretty hot. Those bots are actually pretty hot. Okay.
You know what? $11,000. Yeah. 11 grand, bro.
I mean, they're pretty hot, dude.
Oh, they even got a black one, man.
They've got any color. Dude, no, you go into the website. This is dope. You go into the website. You actually design everything about her. You design the size of her breast, the eye color, hair color. Yeah.
Shit.
Whether you have this, that, or the other. It's whatever you want. I mean, it has everything.
Does the black one talk loud in movie theaters?
I don't, man, listen, this guy's been going at it for a long time, over 10 years from what I remember. And
shit,
he's
man.
only trying to, go further and further with it. He really wants to go way past the uncanny valley and go towards reality as much as possible.
Do they take EBT card?
Yeah, you're funny. I like you. But that's the thing. I have a Lorena Bear. I created so this is 2 years ago around the same time. I'll show this one to you. So Lorena is an AI influencer I made.
That's the other part that's fucking me up. Like the Grok ones that Musk is like, yo, you could talk to this fucking little Japanese AI bitch. And it's like fucking weird because dudes have full-on relationships with these.
Yeah, so I have her set up within all my links and everything, man. Where's Lorena? There she is. And so you can go chat with her. I have a chat bot for her. I just set her up with a company that's out of Canada, and she was I even got a press release sent out about it. She was the face model or one of the models for a company called Handy. It's called Sensual, sensual.net. And so it's a website in which you get to talk to her and also connect your sexual handy device. And you can talk to her and she can talk back and you can have, fun
she
time.
Could give you a simulated
those things. Yeah.
hand.
I even made music videos for her. So she has full on like music videos and I went all the way with her, man. And then
I'm
I have tons of NSFW photos of her as well. She also has her own fan view account. So she's fully I fully made a character for her, like all the way.
Bro.
Let me see
see, this goes hand in hand with magicians because this is the sort of shit that they're into. So not only are you a magician, but you also know what we want because you know that we're incapable of getting pussy. So you put up an AI chat bot that I could chat to and feel like I'm talking to an actual woman for once. Right? That's kind of the bit that it's like, hey, dude.
Buddy. There was no other way, I, unlike you, don't have a girlfriend that I imagine in my brain. I am honest.
Hallucinogenic. She's just a Ritalin-induced hallucination. This bitch.
I'm more into Changa and DMT, but whatever.
What the fuck, Changa? What is that?
You've never done ayahuasca? I thought
no,
you'd be the guy.
No. Dude. I started drinking when I was 27. Dude, like I'm in the game late, so I discovered.
I didn't have sex till I was 20. So
cool, yeah. Well, luckily I had sex at 8 because the uncle thing. But I mean, that was more for this shit. But I'm 35 now. I think 35. So I'm everything's aching now. Like I wake up and it's fucking hard. I hate it, dude. This is what aging is. I remember being young and full of cum. And fucking, you get hard when the wind blows. And now, like, what? I have to have a fucking.
You work hard. You work hard. I go like this.
But dude, I'm not into drugs, man. I'm a nicotine fiend, and that's it.
That's it. You don't smoke pot either. No pot for you?
I've never smoked pot. I've never done any drugs. The only thing that drinking was enough for me. When I discovered drinking, I'm like, this is what I've been missing out on my entire life. Fun. Not being the guy in the fucking party that's just like, wow, everyone's having a good time. This shit sucks. Dude, if you show me another card trick. Oh, right. Oh, God, that makes me want to shoot up the nurse mall.
So there's this girl. Her name is Marnie. She's from France. She's actually quite cute. She's like super young, 20-something years old. Every video she does, she goes like, and she's like shows her.
Yeah. I know.
And then all of a sudden she does a trick, and she does like really just one-offs, real fast video magic, right? And so every time she puts something out, I build it and then I put out the video of me doing the exact same effect, but better.
Yeah, of course. But because you don't have titties. Because
I don't. My videos get no views. Exactly. You get it. You get it.
Me, man. Yeah, I'm about to start.
But she's great. She's absolutely great. If you haven't seen her before, she's absolutely phenomenal. Marine, Marine.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I love
her. I think she's great. or Marnie.
There
Is it
was
no Maureen Farrell is her name.
Yeah, I'm
Farrell.
feral for her. I saw a
She's
video
cute.
of
She's a cute girl.
Have you seen the one of the Japanese bitch with big titties, but people think it's a dude
What?
with like balloons as
What?
titties? Yeah, it was years ago
No
on
way.
YouTube. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh,
but
well,
it's
then it was
like
a guy
this
with
fucking
big titties. It was fake.
nice. Yeah, I fucking believe it, and it'll talk back to you with fucking AI shit. But she's like doing tricks, and her fucking tits are massive, and she's doing all these, and then all the comments are like, "Are you a dude? Like, please don't let me. I don't want to ruin my fantasy."
But is she a real? Is it a real man? So wait, is it a trans magician, like the first trans magician ever?
No. This is a person that's trying to engagement bait on Facebook and Instagram by baiting people in with their fat tits, but the fat tits are probably fake. They haven't ever said anything, but I imagine that's what I'm going to start doing now, to be honest. I'm just going to shave my chest and fucking put some shit on.
Have you seen the guy that does the other guy who is like a influencer? He's the magician that does chat roulette.
The Chinese, not the Chinese.
And he does he does nothing but dick jokes. No, he does dick jokes. No, he does dick jokes. And he's like, "Hey, do you know who I am?" And he's like, "My name is Chris Dangle." And he makes a wand turn into a dick. And then
I like that though. I like
it's
that,
great. Hey, dude, let me tell you, if you haven't seen him, please look up the guy who. Yeah, it's some like a chat roulette magician, Chris Dangle or Chris Anal. Chris Anal is what he goes by.
Chris Anal, what a fucking name, dude. Oh,
and he has really good. He has good production value in the sense of what he does. He has like videos that he's produced prior, so he'll force a card or something, and then he'll disappear and then come back, and all of a sudden, like all this fucking shit happens, and the video changes, and people are like, "What's going on?" You know, they're watching, like, and all of a sudden he reappears, and he's like, "Look, I've got a tattoo of it."
Oh shit! Okay, what a fucking name.
He's actually doing real magic, but in the worst way possible.
You know what the dumbest, the most, I would say, retarded thing I've ever seen in my entire life? It's I don't know if you've gone to a lot of conventions, like magic conventions.
Couple.
Bro, most of them are 8s. Like, to be honest, they're pretty fucking atrocious. But Blackpool is every year in Blackpool, England, and it's
I went a couple. I went like 10 years ago. Go ahead.
10 years ago, right? It's you get hammered for 4 or 5 days straight, and then you
I don't drink, so I don't know what that is.
You don't drink? I don't believe that.
Smoke a lot of pot.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I had to say that.
But no drinking. I've never been a drinker. I mean, like, if you listen, if I end up in Florida somewhere, wherever the hell you are, which I think is Miami,
surrounded by nothing but beautiful, bountiful titty bitches.
But are you in Miami, by the way? Because if you are, okay. After this, I will get your phone number. I have some great connections for you for some fun stuff that you can do. I have a friend of mine who owns a company called Fashion Fusion Events. Look them up. And they do all like models and hot things and
imagine leaving that and going to Blackpool, England. Leaving Miami, Florida, and going to fucking Blackpool to hang around people doing card tricks.
But you got to hang out with Peter, like Peter Turner. Like, you just did a whole. Wasn't it Peter Turner that you did the thing?
Yeah. That was fucking disaster, but it was great.
Well, because he left your house all crappy and destroyed your car or something.
Well, he fucked my bike. Yeah, but he fucked my bike. But
I told you about mine, right? Here's mine
bike?
real quick. I'll show you. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it here. There's people in the way and shit, but hold on. Let's go over here. Get out of the way, guys. All right.
There's a guy on the floor right now?
No, don't worry about it. They're sitting on the floor. Oh, there you go. There's me. And then that thing on the top is where my dog sits.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
But yeah, it's in here. I took off the pipes as well. There's a person sitting
there. You straight pipe. That's what
yeah. And then the dog sits there, and I spent 2 years on that bike, dude, living in Miami. I lived in West Palm Beach as well. I know this multimillionaire, and he had like 5 acres of land with a lake, 2.5 acres of lake, and 2.5 acres of land. And I lived on this house for like, I don't know, 3 months, right next to a horse ranch. There was a rehabilitation for horses, and I would go over there and ride horses and fucking clean hooves and shit. It's fucking great.
But horses doing like crack, like coming off a crack addiction?
There was only one of those. The rest of them
Okay.
were all heroin addicts. It was really weird.
Fuck off. I saw a guy in Blackpool. This is where it's getting at. I'm turning this right around. This fucking 9/11 ship. I'm turning it right around. There was a guy that did a card trick in front of children. I remember there being children. This was like 2:00 in the morning. And he does a trick where somebody picks a card and then he pulls his pants down and takes his dick out. And it turns out that he has a Prince Albert. You know what a prince, like the piercing.
Wait, hold on. Like an actual Prince Albert with the metal going into the metal all the way through the pedal.
Yeah. Yeah, he had it right there in his dick.
No. The original Prince Albert, my friend, was an actual piece of metal that would get shoved down the shaft.
Okay.
The new Prince Albert, the cool one, is to just get a piercing in the tip of the penis.
Yeah. No, he didn't have the fucking OG sound.
It was a way to stop people from having sex.
Yeah, but then now it's like I've seen pornos where the guy sticks a fucking rod in his cock.
There was a thing that became a thing. Did you ever see back in the day? You're young for this, but there used to be a thing called it was on the internet before the internet got syringed with Facebook. It was called the Pain Olympics. I think it's something Pain Olympics. Look this up. Something Pain Olympics. And they had one division that was a sexual division. And there was one man who sliced himself and then he grabbed a hammer. Oh, yeah. And that was one person. And then another woman, she on the labia, she pierced all her labia in like 12 places. So like 6 and 6. And then put rubber bands. And then was able to open her up. That was her bit. Yeah, that was her bit.
But we deserve COVID. We deserve fucking AIDS, like everything.
When you hear things that humans have done, bro, like what are we thinking?
Bro, we have Bluetooth.
Hey, let's get into it because I like a lot of your stuff when you do your watches. Oh, by the way, I want to introduce to you somebody. I'm going to show him to you now. I fell in love with him years ago, and I because you're now into horology and you're a cool kid, I want to share with you this guy. His name is Masahiro.
Oh my god! Sorry, I got distracted by the chick. Yeah, I'd fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, Marie. I get it, dude. But you've got a girlfriend. So
I know, unfortunately.
Okay, so this is Masahiro right here, Kikuno, who I became friends with the day after I saw his documentary. This kid creates watches from scratch and makes every single piece, including the screws, bro.
So what is the autistic shit?
He's a retardo on a level that is fucking so awesome, bro.
Wow.
And these are all of his designs. Yeah. Like, look at these, dude. So let me see if so this one right here, these pieces all move in a like half circular motion that goes along with the celestial bodies. This one in here has an origami bird that flaps its wings. This one is what's the type of the metal that they use for swords? Where they do the steel, they fold the steel on itself over and over and over and over and over and over again. Whatever that's what he did with this one. Yeah, so he made a Damascus fucking face. No, the kid's retarded. The kid's the most retarded, awesome, and the best ever. Like, he's won so many awards. He's just like everything he posts. Yeah, dude, everything he posts. I'm like, look at this, dude. Look at this. 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 Look at this.
Oh, and he's out there fucking making the screws.
I'm telling you, dude, it's so good. It's so good.
What
dude.
Yeah, but I'm sure he sells them for like $800 million each.
Yeah, no, this like all he's doing is one of a kind, only style watches. I mean, this kid's been on magazines all over the place. He's won awards left and right. He is this Japanese phenom watch builder.
So much better.
And I saw it's so much better than your quick type.
Yeah, no, than me fucking.
That was so much fun to watch. That was so much fun to watch. You were the bestest. Anyways, so yeah, this kid, I want you to find him on Instagram or on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm getting. I'm taking notes here. You got sex dolls, and then you got watches, dude. I'm taking all the notes, man. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of the doll.
I've got shit for you all day long, and then another one I'll share with you. I don't know if I'm sharing this. Can you see the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
If it pops up here in a second.
You got fucking Wi-Fi from Baghdad.
It'll pop up. I obviously, yes. I've been using it for 2 weeks. That just now that Palestinians got it back, I was able to do a little digging, and I was able to get what I needed.
This is Ep 1.
But that was the first episode I ever did of the podcast. Yeah, I do this other thing where I do one video every day for 365 days. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I saw that you also had that Maxime kid, right? That fucking strange. He's like the Rubik's Cube dude. That he said he wants to like murder everyone. You know what I'm talking about?
No, who are you talking about? Start over. What'd you say?
That I noticed there on your playlist, you had that Maxime Duro, whatever his name is, like Maxime Durash, that he's like fucking nuts. Let me tell you, man.
Max, listen, Max, I feel bad for, and I also love him. I think he's a phenomenal genius when it comes to magic design. His flippy. Who comes up with that, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be fucking.
Then he created another thing right after that, which was the layer. Who does that, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he does this new one with he showed me the build. Like we were very, very close friends for a minute, like very close, everyday friends.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I do this with a lot of people, by the way. So like I said, I talk to Tom a lot. Obviously, me and Rocco. I've known Rocco since forever and a day. I did my straitjacket escape world record at Coney Island with Rocco, and Todd Robbins was there.
I was gonna say Todd Robbins. Yeah. That's the fucking.
And I was working at the time at Magic Max. No, not Magic Max. Sorry, I was 19 when I did that. I was at Phantasma Magic when they first opened with Magic Ballet.
Shit. Back when it was no, just fucking clean faced.
It was nice, bro. It was the It was the second location of Phantasma when it was on 33rd and 7th. It was the best location in my opinion. They even had the fake door that you would go into a little kid's room for birthday parties. And they had a fake floating table. I mean, and they had the museum. The Houdini Museum. So David had done a lot to try and make that thing work. But it just didn't. Listen, Phantasma's still going today. They're still doing deals with Marvel. The guy knows how to make deals unlike anybody else. I don't know if you know this, but he's the original guy who licensed the Mickey Mouse watches.
Oh, shit. No, yeah, I'm sure that guy's fucking just like this.
And then once he did that, then he did the NBA and the MLB for all of their watches.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, so he's fucking loaded.
That's how he got into it. He starts off that he wanted to be a magician when he was much, much younger. And if you watch videos from back then,
what is it about these, like our kind, or just the fucking weirdest?
But he was really inspired by 70s what's this guy's name who was on Broadway, who's very famous?
Doug Henning.
Doug Henning, thank you. Who
Yeah.
There's a very good magician. He was a cruise magician, and he lives in Louisiana. Good friends with Lanny Kibbe. Lanny Kibbe has a magic show theater, is what it's called here in Houston. But his friend has the largest Doug Henning collection in the world.
Bro, try to get pussy with that.
It's his entire house.
Yeah, I figure.
So literally, like every single wall, and it's all of his main props too. Like he has all. So I think the only other person that has a bigger collection is in Las Vegas, and what's his name?
David.
He's always on Masters of Magic. He's an amazing magician. He's done cruise ships. He owned his own bar in the 80s, believe it or not. Then he turned into like a phenomenal stage magician.
Oh, I thought you were doing a joke.
No, this is a real person that I'm talking about.
Like a joke. I thought the bit was at the end. It's like this guy from Vegas. He has his own island. It's Copperfield. Like I thought you were fucking doing.
That would have been a bit. That would have been a bit.
Yeah.
No. What's his name though? He had a great card effect that he came out with during COVID, where it's cards and coins, and it's coins and coins and coins and coins. Oh, come on, what's his name? I know his name. I've hung out with him so many times. I feel so bad right now.
Yeah, bro. Fuck me, dude. From Vegas. He's a cruise guy. I'm not.
Oh my God, he's more than just a cruise guy. He's on Masters of Magic all the time.
Honestly, it's good that you don't remember that.
He's on the tour right now, man. Masters of Illusions of Magic, and he's on the tour.
Fuck me. No, I have no idea. I'm
gonna be so upset right now that when I say his name, and I'm gonna have to beg for forgiveness when I say his name. Greg. I'm so sorry, Greg. I'm so sorry, Greg. I'm so sorry, Greg. I'm so sorry, Greg. Oh my God, I'm so bad right now. You have no idea.
Wait, which Greg Wilson?
No, Greg Gleason.
Oh, Gleason. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Dude. Come on. How do you not know a Greg Gleason, right? Okay. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck.
So Greg Gleason is the second person who has the second largest collection.
How? I was gonna ask you. Speaking of collections of virginity, how was with Harry Anderson, man? How the fuck was that? That guy was like my hero.
Okay, let me tell you the entire story because it's absolutely awesome. I'm 28 years old, and I want to be famous. I'm willing to take it anyway. Which is really funny. It's funny that I've been offered a couple times. I could say 2 to 3 times from the top, and I didn't cowtail to it.
Oh,
like
shit,
I just couldn't. Like when it came down to like, okay, well, zip, and I'm like, whoa, hey, I knew you were serious. So like, I could have sworn we were fucking around. You know?
Okay, that's how it starts.
And then I got kicked off the TV show.
Nice.
So the first time, which was VH1 In Search of the Partridge Family. And David Cassidy was the producer of the show at the time. And I have a crash out on camera, which they never aired, of course.
Oh,
and
fuck, I want to see that.
It would have been great. I'm sure it's still a video that they have. Like, hey, you guys want to see the Christmas thing with that guy who crashed out in '93? That one's fucking great, dude. Like, I'm that guy.
Put on your fucking business card.
Oh, and when I tell you that I crashed out, okay, so this is the story.
Yeah.
28 years old. I'm in Miami. I was in a band. Had been in a band for 4 years. Won the Battle of Bands, Hard Rock Miami 2 years in a row. Won a tour, traveling all over Florida. I was the lead singer. My best friend and I wrote all the music together. And I forgot where I was telling you the story. Shit.
Nice, good job. You were in fucking Miami. You were probably inside of every...
I leave. The band breaks up after my best friend gets signed to another band and goes to Europe. and they ended up doing really well. It was called The Brand, if you want to look them up. And they had a song that did really well called Christmas Day.
That's a Christmas.
So I ended up going for an audition for this TV show called In Search of the Partridge Family. And I get it. And I surpass 5,000 people, and I make it to the top 5 finalists. I'm in LA. Who's this amazing redhead? Emma Stone was on the TV show with me.
Oh shit!
And then an artist that you might know from your time, Teddy Geiger. I don't know if you know this name, Teddy Geiger.
No idea.
So Teddy Geiger was also on the show. He ended up getting his own TV show off the deal. Then he got his own record deal off the deal, and then he went trans.
Nice. Okay. That's usually how it goes.
That's where he's at now. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
To each their own. And so I'm on the show, and I have been basically pulled aside by the executive director. And this is, right at the final tail end. We're about to do the final TV appearance, the whole deal. And this is like 3 days before. And the executive producer's like, listen, I'm not lying to you. We are by far going with you. You have been absolutely perfect. You've been apple pie, cut slices, and I really was. I was giving them the perfect line. I was the guy. I had long hair down to my shoulders. I looked like I was from the 70s. It was just absolute perfection. They had me running on commercials all over VH1. They wanted me to win. So that day we go to Grauman's Chinese Theater, and we take off from the production to Grauman's in a white Hummer limo with the rims, that spinning rims.
Fuck, yo!
Don't ask me why, but we all 5 of us and David pile into this Hummer, and we get to this location, and I go to open the door. David's like, no. Wait for people to show up. Sorry, my friends are leaving. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then a production van is behind us, and a couple guys jump out. 2 cameras are there, production staff, and a small group of maybe 7 or 8 people show up. And David flings open the door and says, ladies and gentlemen, it's me. It's David Cassidy.
Nice.
Nobody remembers. It was 1990 something. Who remembers David Cassidy? Nobody.
Yeah.
And so at that point, we all pile out and we start walking. And he's like, oh, look, here's, I don't know, this famous person in the handprints and this person who I worked with and yada, yada, and whatever. And it's a very cool moment. We're all having a great, I'm loving this moment, right? Now, we're kind of walking like a snake, and I'm kind of on the tail of the snake. There's a camera here, and there's one all the way in the front following him, right? And I guess the second one's getting B-roll of whatever's catching, whatever happens. So as we're walking and looking, a girl walks up to me, and she goes, are you Paul Carpenter from the VH1 show? And I go, oh my God, yeah. First time I'd ever been recognized in the street, right? I'm like, shit. Right. And she's like, oh my God, listen, me and my mom are watching the show. We totally know you're going to win. This whole thing gets filmed. And so she's here with me, and her mom, and I'm like, where's your mom? She's like, here. And I go, oh, bring your mom. Say hello to everyone at home. And within this moment, I am supposed to be aware enough that I'm supposed to be, wait, run to David, grab him, and bring him over and say, David, this is Cynthia, and this is her mom, and her mom loves you, and her daughter found me on the street, thinks that I'm going to win the show. Oh my God, they wanted to say hello. It's a moment. Let's say hello to the people at home. I was supposed to do something to that effect.
Okay.
I did not do this. When this moment ends, I go back to the people. Production comes back, and they're like, or now. David's gone. and we're going to have to wait for production to come back. We're going to wait. Okay. So some shit had happened. And before I know it, they go, okay, let's go to the Hummer. We go to the Hummer, and then all of a sudden, David shows up, and he's in the Hummer too. And I, at this point, had been in the Hummer for a minute, and I'm fucking hanging out in the very back or front of the Hummer, talking to the driver, just talking shit, blah blah blah. And all the other guys are there. We're all blah blah blah. And then David comes in, and now the weird juxtaposed moment is David's at the end of the limo, in the middle, looking at me. And I'm all the way at the other end of the limo, and he's steaming pissed. Yeah, like, I said, you're not going to win. I could see it in his face, like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. You had your moment to get me on TV with you, and we could have had our thing, and I could have been famous. Like, the whole thing was, you could feel it. Feel it.
Yeah.
So, they go, hey, do you want to have your one-on-one, you know how they do all the,
like standard reality shit.
Reality shows where they have the one camera and they're just, so what do you think about what's going on? Yeah.
You just
wrong time to ask.
yeah. I was gonna say you just went and had a 1990s crash out. Fuck me,
bro. So hard, dude. So hard that I'm like, listen. I am absolutely thankful for the opportunity to be here. But the truth is, this is what I think is going to happen. I think you have a guy who is way out of his league. He's put all of his money into a TV show that's going to go absolutely nowhere. I, mark my words, say this will go no further than the trailer episode, and this whole thing will be canned, and this show will never be heard of again. What happened?
That's what happened.
The mark.
Really? Shit.
First episode came out, and they canned it, and you've never heard of Search of the Partridge Family again.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, you got it on your. I'm sure you.
It was an absolute disaster, and so that starts my career of flushing my entire career down the toilet. And so I go to Houston, and I start doing magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'd been doing magic since I was 10, hypnosis since I was like 13. I got certified as a hypnotist when I was 18, got certified as an NLP coach when I was like 23, 24. And then I got into weird shit like Reiki and CBT and fuck, I'm like into all of it. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
I went to Israel. I went to Israel and studied to be a rabbi for a year and lived in Jerusalem. Went to the old Western Wall every day, prayed every day at the Western Wall for a year straight, full on. Yeah.
So you've been fucking everywhere.
Yeah. I've done 30 countries. Backpacked across most of Europe. I got to do an awesome lecture in, if you ever want to do a lecture series, first of all, call Scott Wells, because Scott can hook you up like crazy. I don't know if you know Scott. He has his own podcast.
I know of him. Right? Yeah.
Okay. If you want me to, if you don't know him, I have his phone number. I'll give you to thinking like Scott has been in Houston for years. He just recently moved to Vegas. So anyways, he's amazing. And you should be doing lectures. I mean, it doesn't pay great, but it does. The travel's good.
That's the part that I hate. Because I'm like the opposite of those bitches that I'm like, oh, wanderlust. I love to try. If I could fucking personally fight every TSA agent I've ever seen in my life, I would gladly do so at my height.
No, but then for that kind of stuff, you get the flight thingy where you just send in your stuff to the government, and then you don't ever have to talk to them again. You just walk right through and tell them to fuck off, and TSA suck right there. I have a dog for that. So no more TSA. Not really.
Yeah, good job.
It's much easier when you're handicapped.
Well, it's also much easier when you don't have a fucking name like mine, trying to go through there. And then they're like, oh, well, we got one. We caught one.
I mean, right now, I'm sure you're like a double-edged sword with ISIS.
Yeah.
I was going to say with ISIS, and it's just ice. I should have just stopped the ice.
That's good. Nice one, dude. Yeah, we're both. I'm in there with both, dude.
I didn't even mean to make that one. That one just came out.
Alhamdulillah. But where the fuck does that you circumnavigated? Because I asked you how did that come into fucking Harry Anderson, and I imagine this is
wow, there's a story, right? So I didn't even tell you the story. So that was we talked about the stripper. Her name was Monterey. I met her, and then 2 weeks later, she says, "Hey, let's go to New Orleans. I've always wanted to see if I can get work there." I was like, "All right, let's go." So we went, and I had just been put into Ripley's. Hold on, let me see if I can find the book.
Oh shit!
So I got put into Ripley's, believe it or not, because I sent them pictures of me bending forks. All right, hold on, let's see. Here we go.
Oh, you got the OG book and everything, man.
The unexpected, dude. Expect the unexpected.
I missed that show, dude. When they had that fucking
it was
what is it?
Man, as an adult looking back at childhood and seeing these books and just getting to even do what I'm about to do right now is so cool, Piggy.
Yeah,
even if I didn't get it like in the coolest ways or whatever, just having this
shit.
And being in the book and having like a little thing caption that talks about me and where I'm from and some stupid shit, it's cool, dude.
That's fucking sick as shit.
I'm happy with that one, And then I have like a DVD that I did with Magic Makers because Simon Lovell, I apprenticed with Simon. But let me go back to, we get to New Orleans and I am looking for a magic store. And my everybody says, "Oh, Harry Anderson has a magic store." And I'm like, whoa. Yeah, he's right down the street. What's he talking about? He's been living here for years. I'm like, oh, no way. Let's go. So I go to this place and it's an oddity store.
Yeah.
This is the best story, by the way. This is like the dream meet cute that you could ever have between two magicians.
Harry Anderson slut, dude. I've read his books. I've seen all the videos.
Then let me tell you, the experience that I'm about to tell you is bar none the best you could ever have with him. He was clean and sober at the time. Well, no, he wasn't. He wasn't as messed up as he was in the past. Let's just put it there.
Yeah, okay.
But he was really on business.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. Like, he wasn't where he had been at other times in his life. Mind you, he had just gotten out of prison over the cocaine thing that happened. He tells me the whole story on how it happened. Oh, you didn't know about that? Oh, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find it.
Really? I thought it was because I do.
I mean, you might actually look it up. You might actually find it. He did prison time. Yeah. He did prison time. You might not find out why. That's all. But it was a cocaine thing.
Appeals from his convictions on 4 counts of selling coke, saying that the evidence is insufficient. Why? Because he fucking took care of the evidence, bro.
So anyways.
2002. Wow.
A long time ago. And that was when he was trying to get it expunged because he didn't want to have that on his name over the life that he had lived. He had done 13 years of television at that time. He had really spent his life being Harry the Hat. And to ruin that over the fact that he was an entertainer during the 80s when everybody was fucking on coke and fucking partying their dicks off. And he was a comedian of his time. He was hanging out with the greatest of the greats. I mean, Hayden Ashbury, he's hanging out watching Robin Williams and Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I know.
So, the greatest stories he told me, man. Okay, so he told me how he got his start. Even, I go into the store, and it's an oddity shop, and there's this beautiful blonde, which is his wife, and she's still living now in Asheville, North Carolina, where they moved after Katrina.
Yeah.
And so I walk into this place and I see her from afar and I said, "Oh, I heard there's a magic store here." And she goes, "Oh yeah, it's in the back." And I go, "Okay." And I go back and there's this one glass case, like those old school glass cases that has like 3 layers of glass, right? And I'm looking there. There's an old duck production from 1930 something. There's some like cups and balls that are like super ancient. I'm like, fuck, bro, this is awesome stuff. Who the fuck has this, And lo and behold, you hear 1950s bell on a door. Mind you, I'm in New Orleans on top of this. You have to add in the also I'm in New Orleans bit. And I'm absolutely enthralled in the case. And I hear someone say, "Hey, sorry, So, hey, kid, I heard you like magic. And I look up and I see only a stomach. I look up, I see only a chest. I look up and I see Harry Anderson. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? You're Harry Anderson. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing here?
Fucking New Orleans, dude.
And I commenced to hang out with him for the next 3.5 hours and sell $300 worth of magic to anybody who walks next to him.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And he's like, okay, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, I worked in every fucking magic store there is, bro. Magic bags, fucking this one, that one. I know my shit. I can sell it. And he's like, cool, bro. You want some free tickets to my show? And I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, yo, I've got a present for you. I'll see you tonight. So at the time, this is LimeWire days. I had a full-on CD of every mentalism book, the plethora of it all, you know?
Yeah.
And so that night after the show, I go up to him and I'm hanging out with him this and the other, and I give him the DVD and we're hanging out and he takes me upstairs to his office, which he never took anybody, right? It's all magic stuff everywhere. It's just fucking all over the floor. It's just great. And there's this one leather couch there. And he starts walking away from me, and I go, hey, is this the moment? And he goes, what? And he stops. I go, yeah, is this the moment where I ask you if I can be your apprentice?
Oh, okay. I thought that it was gonna go completely different, bro.
I know you did. I think he thought the same thing.
Yeah,
and then it came across so genuine and such a child asking, because it literally, I'm looking at my fucking hero, bro, because you might love him. I grew up on it. Yeah. So it's like, Dave's World was my shit.
Yeah.
And so was Cheers, and so was Nightcore. It was all my era, you know. So to get to even stand in front of him, first of all, I was already like, wow. To have him stop, turn around, and look at me and go, huh, nobody's ever asked me. And I was like, I'm asking. And he goes, all right, kid. And he ends up doing a bump of Coke, fucking starts drinking his cranberry and vodka, goes back downstairs and goes, hey, if you really want this, show up with all your shit packed and ready to go, and I'll see you in my magic store, my actual magic store, not my wife's spy phone. So he had a private shop that he never opened for 3 fucking months that I hung out with him. One fucking guy walked through the door and spent like $1,500 with him, and it was really just to hang out with him, right? And I'm over there in the meantime. He does what's the name of this effect? It's where you have one card and then you keep copying it and copying it and copying it.
Oh yeah, Presto Printer. And then
Presto Printer, but not the Daryl version, which was amazing, by the way.
Yeah,
Daryl's with the liquid melt thing and then the spin bit. Anyways,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
I was there, dude. I was there the week it happened.
Oh, were you?
I was. So Hub, I don't know if you know Hubs.
Hubs? No. And
I'm gonna look him up. He's a magician. Okay. Love him to death. Puts on shows and stuff like that. Has had me perform at his locations, which is nice enough to him to do. I met a magician whose name is Sven Svegessen.
Fuck me, dude. If you say that 3 times, your shit's gonna start levitating.
Sven Svegessen.
What a fucking name, dude.
Anyways, that's his stage name, and he's a member at the castle, and he's an older man, and all he wants to do is be a magician at the castle, and they won't let him. But
I was gonna say
downstairs at the castle, and the hat and hair, it's an open table, and a guest can invite their guest to perform at the open table.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't know that.
So I used to go there every night with him, and every night he'd be like, "Hey, Paul, why don't you show everybody So this kept going on for
Yeah,
like a month. Oh, and by the way, I'm led through the doors by everybody. Okay. So one night Eric Jones walks me through. Next night it's the son of the greatest magic book of all time.
Mark Wilson.
Mark Wilson's son.
Greg Wilson. Greg Wilson.
Yeah. Sorry, Greg Wilson's. And then takes me to his dad's class, and it's me and only one other person get to take a one-on-one. With things that I'll never ever fucking forget in my entire fucking life. Who else? Dude, some of the biggest names in magic of our time literally walk me through the door, and every night I get there because I'm homeless at the time. I have to trade out my shoes. So much so that the girls literally start saving the shoes that I've worn so much. They're like, here's your pair, kind of like every night.
Yeah, okay.
So during the day, I'm sleeping on Hollywood Boulevard and doing magic. And then in the middle of the night, running, taking a shower wherever I can, throwing on my suit and running to the castle to meet up with this kid to walk through the door. Tom Frank got me through the door a million times. I cannot explain how many times he got me through. So Hubs gets mad that I'm performing at the castle and I'm not a member because I'm getting really good results. From a really easy, simple routine, which I would come out and I would say, I'm going to do some really simple magic for you folks, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. I'm a mentalist. My name is Paul Carpenter. I have some coins, some quarters. I've got some keys, and I've got some forks. I don't like to force the way that this works. You tell me which of these three things would you like to see first? And then if they say the forks, I would go, yeah, you don't want to see that one till last.
Oh, no. Good one. Good force, by the way. Good.
It's my best shit, by the way. It's like, you don't want to see that one till last. Okay, well, I guess we're doing one of these. Yeah, that's great. That's a good one. That's good. And so a key, I can bend any key that's like this, and any key that's like this, no gimmicks, just straight up.
Just because you got that fucking. So you're
no. I found a fulcrum on them. I found a fulcrum, and really? They're on every single one of these fucking style of keys. Every single style of key, every single time. If you just look for thinnest spot. Which is your thinnest spot right there. And if you're right there, you do that.
And then bends.
It's a simple. It's it. And then back. And then back.
What?
It's yeah. So I've been doing it for years, but nobody knows this. It's the same thing as like fucking whatever else. Like even when forks were being done, nobody knew the forks nobody knew until they started getting done. They went, it's forks. It's so stupid. Don't do it. Everybody knows that you can bend them. It's not true.
Nobody fucking knows. No.
Nobody fucking knows. But it's the same thing with the keys. And so I've been doing that for years.
Keys. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to play with it. It's great. It's great. And then the other one I do is a key bend, but I use I use the Sharpie pen because I love that one better than Oxbender. Even though Oxbender, I like the cleanliness of just saying, oh, you like to bend, but I can do the same basic action by saying, and I do this, as they sign, I switch out, I come here, and I'm in this position. So then I go, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine you can bend a coin in your mind. You can bend a coin in your mind, right? That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Isn't it fucking funny just as a little quick thing, how much like Uri Geller squeezed out of bending a spoon this much? Like he just bent a spoon this much and he squeezed a fucking career out of it. I don't know if you agree with his shit.
Banachek's a good friend of mine. The reason that I became a mentalist is because he came to my senior year finale thingy, and he did blindfold, and I got chosen to be on stage. And I tried to fool him while I was on stage by picking up the same object, and he caught me, and I was like, holy fuck, who are you?
This guy's a real deal, yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, who are you? Because I knew magic. At that point, I'd been doing magic like at least 7 years. So I knew magic. I didn't know hard, but I knew magic. There was no way that he was get me. And coins over with the duct tape and the around the head.
Dude. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
So, and then he goes and he does just a simple bobo for a switch on a bent already. And I was like, you're a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius. And so I called him, and at the time, the H&R guys, H&R Books, used to have a meeting in Clear Lake. And right 4 blocks from my house was the by chance, the apartment that I had was exactly where they would have lunch every week. And so I called Steve at the time, he was still named that. And I said, hey, please meet me here at the lunch. He said, I would love to say hello to da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. And he shows up, and him and I sit down after, because he was really, like, he really cared for my career at the time. Like, he's like, oh, this kid could be the one, you know. I wasn't the one. I really wish I would have been. Listen, I'm too mouthy, just like you, friend. I'm not willing. I'm not willing to bend. I'm not willing to bend to the oligarchy, the technocratic, the person who's going to say to me, I own you, and now you go do my fucking sister's weddings party, whether you like it or not. I'm a billionaire. Go fuck yourself. I don't want to ever be in that position in my existence. I had that for 2 years at MGM, and I was at the tail end of the second year. We were building a stage show where I was going to be a time traveling magician, and I had built out a fucking dope ass idea for a show. I was even crystal case illusion for the beginning, and I was going to have a flying car. We had some crazy shit. We were going to do because it was MGM, and there was somebody in the team that knew the horse that was on Broadway at the time. And they were going to try and do something to that effect where we could have a horse on stage where I could shoot an arrow and stop time. And we were going to have leaves floating and stopping, like, because they were all going to fall. And then they were all going to be hanging at different lengths, and they would just go floop, and then they would just kind of stop. And then the horse would stop and the arrow would stop. And it's right before the girl gets shot. And then all of a sudden everything goes boom, and it goes and it goes through her. And then the horse struck. And then so I had a whole thing, thing.
Damn,
and
dude.
I was never under contract with them. I was always an independent contractor, and my manager / the director of entertainment for MGM for the Beau Rivage, who had been there for 20 fucking years, like the guy, everybody in the industry knew who he was. He had so many connections. He was he was one of the originals. He was not one of the originals, but they had cast members who would get popped off and on, and he was one of the singers during that time. And I went and did I was doing 8 shows a week. Okay, I was doing 8 shows, same show every time. It's a canned show, dude. I don't know how to not do a canned show. The jokes are in the same spot. Everything's the same. The comedy's the same. The tricks are this. It's at one point or another, you feel like you're just doing like automation, like at a right. It doesn't even feel like you're doing tricks anymore. I'm just here doing this thing. There's moments where it really sucks, where it's like, oh, fuck, do I have to do this again? And then there's other moments where it's like, oh, this is so breezy, and I care more about every word, and I want these moments to be, it's really cool. Like, there's some really cool nuances that you get to do when you're doing like a weekly or a daily, where you want it to get better, and you want it, the moment can get nicer, all those things. And that's the cool part. The other part is I live in a casino and I hear,
you want to fight the nearest fucking baby. But what was But so you were there the week that Daryl, fucking.
So it's a different story, but we'll catch back up.
Bro, fuck me, man, dude. I got a lot of
stories for you, bro. I told you. And this is all supposed to be about you.
Fuck that, man. This is fucking
great. It's
better.
Great. It's great. So where was I? We were
talking about Banachek and the.
So Banachek, and then I fell in love, and then we had lunch, and then he did a thing with me where he's like, I don't really fork bend anymore. I do something called jazz bends. And I was like, what's a jazz bend? He's like, just start listening to jazz music. And right when there's that moment that seems offbeat, a moment that seems like where it's something in the song, something in the moment, that teaches you that off character place for you to be able to come in and have. So like all of those, like that's what it was, right? So I was like, it's the fucking lesson of a lifetime. The absolute, and since I've talked to him, for years. When he was on with Chris Angel, I talked to him. When he just recently, when he was on the road traveling for 12 hours, I talk. I love him. He's my everything in the world of mentalism. He's I just wrote to him 2 days ago, and I was like, man, listen, I have a weird question. Is anybody taking over for James? Because I know you're president, but you're anybody doing stuff like going out and busting and fucking
scaring the shit out of psychics.
And then I was like, so I came up with this whole thing, and I built out a whole entire Google Doc with ChatGPT. I'm a huge AI fucker. And so I built out this entire thing with episodes and everything and different directions he could go. And I sent it to him, and I was like, I think you should do 1 minutes that are like, brain teasers with Banachek or whatever you want to call it. And I even made him like video and everything.
Oh, really? Shit, dude. Yeah, you went dig deep.
Yeah, I do it for like who was the other person I did this for recently? He has a show. He used to have a show in Branson, Missouri. And now I think he's in Florida or
Jay Scott? Anyway. Is that?
No, not Jay Scott. No, it's him and his partner. Forgot his David
Duke.
No. He has a new museum that he's building out and a theater space, and I went and made him a whole new website. I just sent it to him for free, and he's like, "Oh, dude, it was so nice for you." I'm like, "Yeah, well, whatever. It took me like 15 minutes."
Yeah.
He's like, "This took you 15 minutes?" Like, yeah. He's like, "Dude, this would have cost me like a couple $1,000." I was like, "Yeah, it's really it's all there. The code's there. If you want to use it, do whatever you want with it." It's like, "Holy crap, bro!" So yeah, it's like listen, when you get into AI enough, I'm sure you've gotten into it enough, but I've been vibe coding. So I vibe code in it. I've written apps. I just finished doing an art show in Israel for this guy who was his father was a famous artist during the 60s and 70s in Israel. And like all the famous cool people in the 70s who were going to Israel used to go to his father's like thing, right? So he passes away a year ago, and he asked his son to do one last art show. And he saw that I was doing a lot of AI stuff, and he's like, "Hey, could you bring my dad back to life to introduce the show?" And I was like, "Fuck, that's a fuck yeah." So I that's the first thing I did for him, and he gave me the script, and he's like, "Can you?" Because we wrote it in the script. He wanted me to do a visual that's on the roof that he had painted, and he wanted me to turn that into like a moving image. And so I took that and I made that into a moving image, and then a moving image turns into women dancing with white snakes, which is what the original painting was. And then that, as you walk in, he introduces, "Hey, thank you for coming to my thing, my this, my that, my fragrance, my Jaffa, my art, and welcome my family. I asked my family to do this art piece. And if you look above, my art has been transformed in a new AI art transformative way. Look upwards." And so then people look upwards and they see this moving art piece of his.
That's sick as shit.
And then he designed a bunch of a bunch of clothing designs, but never had them finally made. So his son found a famous designer in Israel, gave him the designs. He put them on mannequins. I took the mannequins and made the mannequins walk down a runway. And so those are, and so that was fun. It was great. It was like stuff like that. So I've been doing stuff like that. And like, I made the first TV show with Sora, like within 3 days. I started making episodes immediately, like the minute. And so the whole thing's about a guy who works at a VHS place and he's bored, and he tells his friends like, "Hey man, let's go somewhere cool." And the guy's like, "Have you heard that new VR place?" And so he goes in and he gets stuck in the machine. So as he goes, like the machine goes to push play, the guy's like, "Oh shit, something's wrong." He's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And all of a sudden, fronk, and he gets a very Quantum Leap kind of style, where now he's just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing into other lives. But the machine's broken, so his psyche gets broken into 35 billion characters, and so he's playing out all these characters in real time, while also finding out that he's in a hospital in a coma. And then the AI starts to sue the company for him that he had created.
This is all one episode?
No, these are 11 different episodes. Yeah, it's a
full
full-on.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I went the fuck off. I was like, I'm going to make a TV show with this like new medium, and just went straight for it. Yeah.
Fuck. Damn.
Yeah. I anything I can do to be part of it. I wrote 9 books. I wrote 9 books right after the Biden robocall thing.
Oh, really?
The first one's called 7 Types of Humans. It's about how right now there's 6 different types of humans living on the earth. So indigenous, you and me who use cell phones and computers, people who are genetically modified 10 to 15 years ago, people who have been technically modified, i.e. people who have Neuralink, and there's 4 different people. Then those who have had AI in their life from the beginning of their life, i.e. the Chinese social credit score system, and how AI is watching them. It's been proven that the psychological aspect of that can actually start to change the DNA because of the way that the person is interacting and reacting. Then the next would be techno oligarchs like Robertson. I don't know if you've seen him. He's taken his son's blood, multimillionaire, that started using his own blood to look younger. Yeah, look him up. He's great. It's trippy, bro. It's trippy.
Yeah.
He spent like $2.5 million, $3 million over a year or 2-year period on just trying new different drugs on himself and new different techniques.
I like the Brian Johnson guy that he's like fucking. That's him.
That's him. Brian Johnson.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
And so the last of that is what I call the genetically modified nanode baby, which is the last phase of what I believe is the next book, which is the 5 war theory, which is the first war is based on ideological. So we're dealing with it right now, religious, and also what we consider to be morality, because it doesn't really exist, right? Morality doesn't exist. It's just a social construct. Because if we go back 5,000 years ago, we're throwing babies off a cliff because they're retarded, you know?
Yeah. Because some voice came to us in a dream and said, you must kill babies. And then they're like, all right, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. I mean, you know, especially the ones that we can't take care of. Why do you want to take care of the ones that, you know? It's true, by the way. The Spartans used to do this. This is not a lie.
That's why we came out COVID. Imagine we have Bluetooth now. And some guy's putting a pin in his dick.
Stop it. Go along with this mentality instead, because this is I'm going with some kind of stoic mentality ideology here. If we're on a ship, who gets off the ship first?
Well, men and women. Women and children.
Okay, and the reason for that is survival. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason that they're killing retarded babies is because they're retarded and they can't take care of them. They don't have the resources. The only way to get rid of it.
Throw it off a cliff. Yeah, you're fucking right. Now we deal with.
I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not saying that it was cool.
I'm saying,
I'm not like, let's go find some babies.
I've mentioned it many times. It's a weird thing because my little brother's like one of those really autistic fuckers, like autistic as shit, but not the cool ones that are like fucking playing piano. He's the ones that he'll rearrange the furniture in the house to how it was in the 90s and shit. Like that's what he'll do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. But that's what we dealt with for fucking all our lives, which was funny. But we've had that weird discussion of what if he wasn't around? Like what if? And it's no, we wouldn't want that. Like even if he's given us so much trouble. Yeah, right, it's a weird mentality to have.
No.
It's a sort of what's the approach? Eugenic approach where you just fucking eliminate, like in
Where we're
Cuba.
headed. So it's where we're headed.
Fucking,
Yeah. You're gonna hate my books in a minute. One of the titles is "Was Hitler Right?" And I'm a Jew saying that. It's really it's a great book. It's a great book too, by the way. My mom cried reading the last chapter. She was like, "This is one of the craziest things you've written." I was like, "It's really more ChatGPT than me." But
nice. Chatty wrote it.
I don't care. I have no qualms in saying that I'm using it because I know I don't go and just go prompt me a book. First of all, you can't do that. 2 years ago, you definitely couldn't do that. So there's a lot of work to make it happen. Just like video, like I get paid $500 for a minute. Somebody wants 1 minute video of really well produced AI quality shit. Cool. Give me $3,500 if you want 3 minutes and over, up to $5,000. And I'm more than happy to charge that because holy crap, there's a lot of work, right? So first it's ideation. We'll have like one of these conversations. Then it becomes the script. Then it's each scene needs a photo. That photo needs to be approved. Then the animation of that photo needs to be approved. Then the audio needs to get approved. Then the voiceover needs to get approved. And then I still have to edit and put it all together and then give it to you and see if you even liked it.
Yeah. Coke had a campaign recently that was all AI, that they made a commercial and people were bitching at it because it was 5 people that they made. But fuck you, bro. They took so much work and effort, and it's not just, put a prompt, make me a Coke commercial. Each individual element, each frame has to be fucking made and created. It's not walking apart.
And I'm kind of happy that they doubled down this year and did it twice because this is the second time they've done it.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You know what? Like they were like, yo, look, we're ahead of the game. You didn't like it last year. That's okay. And what's really funny is that right after Coca-Cola did it, Liquid Death made one with AI. And it was great. It was because it's Liquid Death. And so that you could like do all the crazy weird and play along with it and whatever you want. And yeah.
Fucked. See, what I don't like is I know bitches personally that they use it to run their entire lives. And it's like, well, first of all, I can't create information. It's just sourcing it. It's just pulling together and calling a bunch of shit. But for you to use it for anything, like it's just for everything in your life, it's going to get to the point where you're right.
Where you are, right? I mean, I have friends of mine that and even clients. So I have a client that I've made like an N8N workflow with Go High Level. And so basically about 20 hours of their week is now gone. And they can do that 20 hours in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And what used to take them like 3 to 4 hours every day. So this is what they're doing: real estate, and they're looking for properties. And so instead of having to go into Zillow and look for the property in the state, and it pops up a bunch, and then you have to go through all of them, and then you have to find the one, and then you have to see if the ROI and the KPI works on it, and all of it. And then also the square ratio. Now it's all done by AI. So now she has buyers. She has buyers that come to her. She goes, okay, and they go, I have $250,000. I want it in Nevada. I want it to be distressed. I want it to be this. I want it to be that. And she goes, okay, hold on. Goes to the thing. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And, an hour later, she doesn't tell him this, of course.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, because
she comes back and she's like, yeah, I think I found you 3 properties and this, that, and the other. And that's how she gets paid. And mind you, I'm making shit off of that one.
Are you? Really? Fuck.
I didn't make anything. I made it. And that's all right.
I wouldn't have said a fucking percentage of that bitch. Like, house for fucking.
If I would have known, But there's another one, like the whole sensual concept thing with the thing. There's a friend of mine who's an amazing prop builder, by the way. He was just on a TV show. He rebuilt the Rube Goldberg of Goonies and got it to work all the way through. Where the original, they had to shoot at 17 different camera shots because they could never get all of the pieces working. and he got all of the pieces working. Instinct. It's
autism.
Very cool. He's a badass, it was him and another guy who's a very famous prop builder from LA, and but he did most of the work. He did most of the research on the Rube Goldberg and watched the video like 1,000 times to get every moment right. And and he's a super Goonie fan, anyways. And he recreated the doubloons with the little holes, you know, like the hole, mask and he recreated one of the maps.
See, that gives me hope, rather than people piercing their dicks. You know, just to circle back,
coming back and forth, dude. We have to go
with
all
the fucking
around here.
Rubber band vagina. So the guy found a card that they picked inside of the Prince Albert. That's what I want to get at in the beginning.
Wait, was the card? Was the card? I love how I would go farther. Did the card have a punch hole through it?
Yeah. It had a punched hole, and then he took it out of his fucking dick, and it's the signed card that they picked, and there was a kid right there, and I'm like, come on, this is so that's just circle back.
No way.
So we circle back for that.
Okay,
I saw it with my eyes.
And that's funny because I do one with my dog.
Oh, do you?
Moose.
But not on his Prince Albert.
Come here, Moose. Moose, come here. Moose, come here. Come here, Pee-Pee. It's your turn. It's your turn. Come here.
He does that.
I'm going to show you the stupidest trick in the world. All right, come here, Moose. I love you, Moose. All right, so.
What a fucking legend, Moose.
Moose is a legend. He really is. Dude, he rides on a motorcycle, bro. 90 miles an hour, bro.
Fuck, dude.
He's a badass. All right, so deck of cards, yada, yada. I'm going to make you pick any card you want.
Isn't that great? You got to smear peanut butter on that bitch. They get up to fucking.
Stop. Very good. Thank you. There's your card. Perfect.
That's my card, yeah.
Okay, I won't look at it. I don't need to. I'll put it back in the deck. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Carpenter. It's the first trick I usually do. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Carpenter, and I know you're wondering why there's a dog on stage. Well, he's actually my psychiatric service dog, but I don't like to sound like I have problems, so I like to say that he's my psychic dog. And I have somebody on stage at this point, and I've done the bit with the dropping the card, the 1, 2, 3, all of it, and then I go, and they're holding the dog, and I say, all you have to do is put him up to your ear, and he'll tell you what your card is. Oh, I'm sorry. Done with the girl every time, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. You just told me that you don't speak dog, but that's a good thing because you're not a bitch. So,
nice.
Thanks. I go, but if you could, for the first time, tell everybody what was your card, and the little girl that's 8 years old will say, "Oh, Queen of Hearts," and I said, "That's great. That's great." See, me and Moose were trained professionals. He already knew what your card was. He has it on his tag. If you just look on his tag, a little tag, there's a blue tag, and if you look on the little blue tag,
oh shit,
oh my
that's
God.
Sick. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and of course,
and then I give the dog to the person, and I say, "Take him. I don't need him anymore. Please get off stage." And then I move on to the next trick. And I really am that much of an asshole on stage, and I tell kids to shut up. I did it the other day. It was great. I was in a show.
Isn't that wonderful? Kids,
great.
You are Jesus to me. If you could do a kids show, man, I'd rather get audited. I think I'd rather.
No, I don't do them. I don't do them.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay, so you just have kids in the audience.
I was 2 doors down at my neighbor's house who invited me to have Mexican style steak. And he owns a restaurant here. This is a great story. Started 7 years ago out of the back of a truck.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Selling camarones. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Fucking selling shrimp out of the back of a fucking truck.
Yeah, dude.
7 years later is making $2.5 million in sales, has a restaurant, has a import-export business, and has his own depot in Pasadena, Texas.
What a fucking legend.
That's how you do it, bro. Came from Mexico, from Sinaloa, with nothing.
Yeah.
Nada.
Of all places. Yeah. Sinaloa,
Nada.
bro. My
and his wife.
Snack. Yeah. That's the thing about Mexican women, though. They're either tens or they're ones, right? There's no in between. There's no in between for Mexican women. They're either supermodels and you want to you lick the toothbrush, but the then you have the conchitas, the no mister, no, and they're all, fucking, there's no
Conchita.
middle. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. They're mostly conchitas over here.
I went to Cancun because I was gonna. Okay, so back to the story of the guy who gave me the Biden robocall thing.
Yeah.
Right before that, the same guy who introduced me to the Biden robocall thing introduced me to another guy. I shouldn't talk to this guy anymore, by the way. But introduced me to another guy. And this guy was dating the niece of the kingpin of the Sinaloa cartel.
That's a good position to be in.
And he wants to start a excursion business in Cancun. Mm-hmm. So he asked me to make a website for him. So I spent like 2 weeks busting ass making like the most amazing website. I had even a ChatGPT bot that you could ask any question about anything Tulum, Playa del Carmen, or Cancun, and it'll give you an answer on where to eat, on where to like go to events, whatever. And then it would also link back and buy product and and it was all connected, everything.
Fuck. Yeah.
So I was like, I'll charge you like $3,500 for this website. And he's like, yeah. And over the last 2 weeks, I start feeling something. Now my ticket's already been bought. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to pass up going to Cancun.
Yeah, of course not.
Me and Moose, Cancun. Come on.
Fuck. I was going to say, with the bitches there, bro, because it's tourist bitches. It's just.
And then that dog. And then that dog.
You're done. You're done. You're just going to be swimming in it, dude.
I wasn't, but that's not the point.
Fuck, dude. Damn, bro. You fucking. That's the shame, bro.
It doesn't matter. Here we go. So, anyways, you're fine. I love you, dude. And anyway, so, so I get to Cancun, and I'm like, all right, so you guys owe me this money, and the guy's like, we're not gonna pay you $3,500. What, you thought we were actually? I'm like, wait, listen, I'm not Nikola Tesla, you fuck. You don't tell me you're gonna pay me money and not pay me. It's not a joke. American, okay, so what's up? And he's like, no, you see, we're gonna start selling, and then we're gonna pay you the $3,500.
Okay.
I was like, well, then why do I need you? It's already on the internet.
Yeah.
It's already live.
Yeah.
I just have to start advertising, and you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And he's like, you gonna fuck us like that? Who's us?
Yeah. Define us, please. Oh.
I don't like the words of us and the things, and I'm getting itchy. Itchy bottom.
So then what the fuck?
About 2 weeks. So I'm a dirty fuck. I don't care. So what do I start doing? I start making mad social media videos on TikTok and through this website and through the social media of this thing. Dude, it grows. And I start posting videos of me doing everything. Like, hey, it's me in the morning, and I'm now going to get my coffee. This is where I get my coffee. Stupid shit.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah. You see, what scares me though is when you say the niece of a Sinaloa cartel guy, right? So that's when you fucking freak me out.
This is why 2 weeks into it, I get T-shirts made with my logo and a QR code on the back. Where you go on the QR code and it goes straight to the Chat GPT bot and it straight to the website. And I'm walking through the market, which is where this guy had worked, and he told me to never walk through that market again. He was going to kill me. I was like, yeah, whatever. So I went to go and squash shit. Like, I'm done here. Just want to show you my new T-shirts.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm a real son of a bitch, by the way.
Yeah, man. How do you fucking the balls?
Because I don't. Because balls like, bro. When you've lived on the streets, when you've been pissed on in Spain, when you've backpacked across Europe, when you've done 3 months of ayahuasca, when you've lived with Bedouins in Egypt, you start to not give a fuck.
I guess, maybe I'm in
remember that same guy that introduced me to the Biden robocall guy, and the guy who introduced me to Sonalo, also the same guy who got me shot. Where is it? Right there. Pew, pew, right
right through your fucking.
I don't know if you can see it right there. It's like
ass. Yeah, I see he got you shot.
That right there, and I got shot. Yeah, 40 caliber right through. Yeah. Because I was hanging out with that same guy, dude, who right now is doing like 25 years in prison for like 27 counts of different types of drugs that he had at his house.
And he shot, but he didn't shoot you.
No. So the story is, years prior to this, I was working at MGM, and it was my second year there, and I was going back from Houston, and my second, like the season, right? And so I was doing a show with Bello the Clown. He was doing a show. So Bello's very famous. You should look him up. Bello Bration. He did Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey for like 10 years. Like he owned, like he was the face of, So he's like a big, looks like a racer hair, and he's an extreme clown. Like he does like crazy stuff. So the 2 circles that spin like this, that he designed that. That's his. He built it. Yeah, his dad used to work for NASA. He plays 80 instruments. He is an absolute genius, like on every level. He is one of the most amazing clowns I've ever seen in my life. Mime clowns that I've ever seen in my life. I watched him do a performance of William Tell, but a la balloon animals.
Oh, that's funny.
That is by far one of the most amazing pieces of art I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not saying like as a joke in any way, shape, or form. It is. I'll send it to you. It is one of the most. So he's in the act, and then he goes out to the audience. He starts giving people high fives. And while he's doing this, he's looking for a blonde. That's his goal. So high five. Finds a girl, and he goes, and the girl goes like that, and then he goes underneath, grabs her, and then pulls her onto stage.
Nice.
So that's already like the psychology in that already. I'm like, because he's doing this to everybody, and then he goes, and she's like, and then he goes, it's just perfect, right?
That's a great move.
Against the thing. So then he goes on stage and he pulls out a balloon animal, a green one, and he blows it up and does this bit where he grabs one of his hairs, ties it around one end, ties it around the other, and then with his thumb in this manner starts to go like this. And so the balloon starts to fold into, and it looks like he's pulling a bow from a bow.
Sick.
Already genius. So he shows her what the bow is, how to use it. Then he goes, okay, now hold on. And he runs away and he grabs a balloon and he goes, okay. And then the music. And then she's sitting there and she's like, what am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Because he didn't show her how to do it yet.
Of course, And
he goes, okay. And the music stops, right? He goes, okay. Then he comes back over to her and he in her ear, because it's really easy. All you have to do is just bend right here and it'll bend. That's all you have to do. But when he stops and he walks away, he flips the balloon in her hand and then goes back to the balloon that's on the floor. That it's supposed to be the arrow that she's going to shoot. So then she does it, but now the arrow's pointing the wrong way. The bow goes this way instead of that way. And then he's just
little things.
So he puts it back down, goes back over to her, and then turns it around and looks at the audience and grabs her hair. She doesn't get it. She's blonde, right?
So, what a move.
He's like, okay, don't worry. Everybody's laughing at this point. thinks it's great. So he goes, don't worry, it's great. Don't worry. You know, goes back over to the thing, grabs the balloon, puts it up. Drum roll starts. She goes to do the thing. She goes, Phoom, and he just goes, what? And he goes, and she goes, oh, okay. And he goes, okay. Music starts up again. Drum roll. I mean, the beauty of this piece.
Yeah, stretches it to.
And then from there it just goes and it blows up and blows up and it gets bigger and bigger. And then let me just finish this one part. So he goes, finally she does it, drum roll. She goes to throw and it hits him in the chest and he starts to die. Falls to the ground. He pulls it out and he looks at her and he's like, point up, lady. What are you doing? So he gives it back to her, goes back to the thing, goes up. She throws the balloon. Pops it because he has a little popper on ready, and he pops it. The audience goes absolutely fucking wild. Then he goes, now it's your turn. So now he's going to do it to her, and she's now going to be William Tell. He's going to be and then he needs a new red balloon. So the guy comes out and he grabs it and he grubs it and he goes up to her and he gives it to her and it floats up into the air. And then he back and calls the guy and gets another balloon. This time it has a string on it. Goes up to her, gives her the string. Let's go. Balloon goes up. She's holding only the string. And, of course, he's now waiting to do the thing. He's like, what are you doing? And she's like, no, it went up. It went up on the string. And, of course, just absolutely plays for itself. So then he calls the guy again. And the guy comes out, and he comes out, and he runs over to him to grab it because now the show is running fast. Like, what the fuck? She's fucking it up. Runs towards it. Boom. He pops the balloon as he comes up to him because he's in a hurry now. So then finally he looks at her. He looks back. The guy goes back. He comes back. He comes back. He comes in real slowly. He's like, whoa. There's only one left. There's and then so he comes over real slow and he grabs it. It's so good.
That's fucking dude. That's a great little bit, man.
It is just absolute theater, dual reality kind of moment. It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
It's what makes me like magic. It's what makes me like the theater of it all. It's what makes me love the Jeff McBrides. Like anybody that studies under Jeff are fucking phenoms. All of them. Yeah. Bizarro. Phenom.
Well, because they do more. They do more than just what's presented. That's the thing. Because you have magicians that they'll just buy shit, and that's 90% is consumerist. You buy shit and that's it. But
they create
people aren't thinking of the steps. Yeah. Exactly.
They create an absolute, and it's the same magic tricks. Like when you see Bizarro's bit, he does one where it's a toolkit. I've seen this bit. It's great. It's his toolbox, and he pulls, he goes to open it, and then all of a sudden the little thing breaks off, and he's like, "Oh damn it!" And he puts it down. Then he opens it up, and there's just a tape in there, and then he starts doing duplicating tape.
Oh, cool.
From that one tape. Right?
So it's like, again,
so good. But he does 1, 2, 3, boom, and then finally finds a highlight green one, and then grabs and goes up to the thing that broke and puts some tape on it, and then all of a sudden he has extra tape in his hand, so he starts doing a thing. He makes a ball, and then before you know it, he's doing duplication. So it's like, God, that's so good, right? So it's like everything, and that's a Jeff McBride camp. Kind of like know your story, know the ending, how do you get there, all of the pieces, and that's what makes it like.
Well, you said it.
The non-pattern magician. They're all not. That's the best way to express them. Like Michael Tricks out of. If you've never hung out with him, go hang out with him. He's not far from you. Isla Morada is not far from you. And he does shows there all the time, and he is the most kind, amazing, loving to other magicians guy you will ever meet. And
looking, man, in Miami is barren, dude. Like there's not a lot of people here, if any.
So you have let's see, Miami. You have Guy Bavley. Guys,
Fort Lauderdale.
Miami. Fort Lauderdale. You have You have he's in Tampa. You have Corey. I was going to say Corey, who does
what the fuck?
It's freaking.
That's a weird motion.
I love it.
Yeah, but hold up.
Corey.
How did you get shot, dude? How did you get fucking shot?
We'll get back. We'll get to the story in a second. Yeah. We'll go back to it. Don't worry.
I was like, what the fuck? That's William Powell, and then suddenly.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the rest of it. Who is it? I talk to him all the time, and I've done tons of work for him as well.
There's a lot in Orlando.
Videos. I even helped his son. His son was playing with AI and wanted to learn. He was making his own Pokemon game. It was so dope.
Oh, really?
His son coded his own Pokemon game, and I was like, "Sue, you're a genius. I'm loving you, bro."
Sick.
What's his name? Jack. Magic Jack. You have Magic Jack. He's in Fort Lauderdale. Great dude.
Okay.
He's won like South Florida Magician of the Year for like the last 4 or 5 years in a row.
Oh, really? Okay.
Does really well for himself. Does a show every month at the something theater. He's had it sponsored for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pre-show for people to go see. It's a good, and he's good.
Check that out.
I love him to death. Great kid. Who else do you have? You have Kostya Kilmat, who's in Orlando.
Yeah. See, everybody's north. I consider north, like Orlando is my breaking point for Georgia, because Florida
Okay, got you. Okay. So in Miami, you have what's his name, who moved here to Miami, who moved here to Houston and then moved back.
You couldn't deal with the fucking whatever Texas heat you got.
What's his name? No, I think he just couldn't find work in the market and just left.
Oh, okay.
Because the market's hard in Miami. It's not a very
figure.
Magic. It's weird. Now, on the other hand, you could do very well with the character and the thing with this group I'm telling you about. I think because they've used me and I've done stage with them, and I've done close up background, like when the girls are getting dressed and stuff and going and doing magic in the rooms and just fucking around. And I also helped him when he first did his first show 5 years ago. I helped him build out the whole business proposal and sent it to him. He never used it, but
helped.
But while I was homeless and I had no place to crash, he had this extra office that they never used, and I ended up fucking living there for like a month and a half, 2 months.
Damn. Yeah. So you're a fucking nomad.
Yeah, well, then there was another friend of mine who lived at the Aria on 18th. And so I would live in his apartment when his wife was out of town. She was out of town for like always like 3-4 weeks out of every month. So
shit. And the Aria, that's a fucking nice place. Yeah.
Really nice. And then me and Moose would go every day into the park, and him and I would take his kids to school because he didn't have a car at the time. So he would take his kids on the bus, and then I would go to his school, meet him up, pick him up instead of making him take the bus all the way back home. And we would go get because it was on 28th near the river, and we would go from there and go get colada and guayaba y queso, and we would have that for breakfast. And then we would go to his house and like fucking get high all day long till like 2:00, and then get on the motorcycle, ride back down to the kids, drop him off. Yeah. He would get the kids, get him on the bike, and I'd go and buy more pot and then meet him back at his house.
Bro, because colada is the closest thing you're gonna have to fucking Coke that's legal. It's just coffee, fucking bitter as shit. It's like
it's the best coffee in the world.
Yeah, and you gotta make it with the fucking sugar that they teach you. Fucking every Cuban mom is like, no, you gotta get the espuma.
Hey,
no, me.
I wonder if my stream's been kicked yet, because
probably not. We haven't said any N's, any F's. I've restricted myself. Usually I like to drop N's and F's. And I don't mean fuck.
Oh, well, I don't care what you do. What?
So how did you? Well, but hold up, Texas. Do you?
You're talking about. Hold on.
I thought you froze for a second.
Oh, dude, you gotta be you best be wishing. You best be wishing you're gonna get money back, bro. You ain't getting nothing back, bro. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, guy books me 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
3 months ago. A week before the gig.
Uh-huh.
What did he do? What did he
Cancel.
say? Yeah.
Ready? Yeah. Okay.
And then today he sends me another message and he's like, I need to get that money back for the deposit.
Yeah, I was gonna say deposit. That's what the deposit is for, my friend. That's the definition of a deposit. You take money so that if fucking hurricane comes in and everything has to be canceled, you got paid because you took the time slot. That's
Right.
It's Seinfeld. You know how to take reservations. You just don't know how to hold reservations. It's that.
I'm gonna send him that.
Oh. Wow, looks like shit. So tell me, you got it. Okay, because I
No,
gotta
go back.
I'm
we're hanging
dipping
out.
in.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Story.
So
We
I
did
wanna
2
know how you got
hours.
shot.
Great, big. I
Yeah,
love you for
that's a
2
fucking
hours.
long time.
I've done 4, by the way. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
I'll stay on here forever.
I
Back to the
believe it.
story. So
Well, I
I
gotta
had
talk to you some more, man.
whenever you want, man. I told you I'll take your phone number. We'll hang out.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was 28, I started going to New Orleans. That's when I went the first time with the stripper, how I met Harry. 2 weeks later, I'm in my Explorer, packed to the brim. She got a job working for Hustler, the strip joint. And I go up to him. He had literally just gotten off stage, had his drink in his hand, and there was a side entrance into his location. And I walked in off the side location. My car parked perfectly at the fucking hallway. Okay? And I walk right up to him, and he's drinking a cranberry and vodka, which was his drink. And he says to me, I look down and I go, Harry Anderson. And he looks up and he goes, Paul Carpenter. And I go,
Nice.
So are you serious? And he goes, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, I packed my entire life and I've got a stripper working at the Hustler so I could have a job with you. He goes, I'll see you on Monday.
What a fucking legend.
And that was it. And that was the start. And then I ended up hanging out with him for those 3 months, and every show that he did for those 3 months, I set up his magic square that he did. He had this folding magic square bit that he did. So I would set up that. And then I would also set up in the shop, I was printing his cards that had his little, he had this old school, one of those old school rubber printers.
Yeah.
And I would he would give me blank cards, and I would sit there and make his what was the name of the trick again? I always forget the name of it.
He had a bunch.
Printo. He had the Presto Printo. And then the other one that I was always making with him was the dollar bill that he had, which he had the dollar bill, which you could one way, and then when you cut it apart and you flipped it, it had the little square that was missing, but it still fit. So he had that. I was making those. So I was in the shop, and the whole time I'm in the shop, mind you, once again, never opened. One guy, the whole time, spent like $1,500, spent like 2 hours there. And the whole entire time that I hung out with him, he showed me one thing, which was 8 kings count. He's like, how do you not know 8 kings? I'm like, I don't fucking know what to do about. And he got really mad at me that I didn't know the 8 king, which I've memorized to my nth degree now, of course.
That's funny, just as a
you know the acronym? 8 kings, threat to save, 95 queens, 4 sick knave. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so that one, right? So
it's a rite of passage for virgins.
Yes, it is. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
That's it.
And it's Contra.
Konami code.
Super Nintendo. Anyways.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm old, buddy. Where was I? Oh, so I got shot. So I was on my way to Mississippi for my second year, Bellow Knock. That's how we got off. And I go to this guy's condo. Now he had a 4-building condo that he rented out 3 of them and lived in the last one.
Mhm.
And I had lived there many a times when I would come into town to go work a gig, or when I would go work season, I would pay him like $50 a week to sleep at his house. It was cheap, easy for a busker. $50 a week is great. And it was a nice location, and it was cool people, and it was drugs, and it was pot. And not that it was a lot of drugs either. It wasn't like we were all fucking heroined out and
Couldn't ask for more.
A little bit of ecstasy on the like bluish moons, like that kind of fun stuff. Some mushrooms, I'm not I've never done crack, never done heroin. Anyways, point. But
good job.
I hadn't seen him for a while because the last time that we had hung out, something happened. We got into an argument. So I was like, yo, it's been whatever. I'm coming into town. I'd love to say hello. Yeah, dude, no problem. I'm on my way to my gig, but I'm going to stay in New Orleans for at least one night just to say hello. Yeah. So I get to his house, which used to be the apartment I used to live in, and I knew which apartment I was going to. Right? And so I go to the apartment that has that mail, and I go to pick up all the mail for him because it looked like it was a ton of mail. So I just grabbed it, and instinctively I just start going through it and rifling it and kind of putting it in right. And there's a box that has my name on it.
Okay.
All right, fucking my name on it, bitch. I open it up. Fucking drugs. And I'm like, and mind you, it's my second year. I'm right about to start doing the build or the design for this new thing. And this is the second year I'm there. They're loving me. It's going to happen. Like, push it, right? So I'm I'm freaking out. I'm like, you motherfucker. I stopped talking to him again. So another 2 or 3 years go by, and he calls me and he asks me for forgiveness. Says I'm not even there anymore. I'm living in this other house, and shit's different, dude. I'm on probation because I got busted.
Okay.
All right, whatever. So I go to hang out with him. Lo and behold, nothing's changed. Deeper than he was before. Than he was before. The third night I'm there, he's like, let's go to the House of Blues. Go see a band our friends, Dead Set Red, is playing. Oh, I haven't seen them forever. They used to play in the backyard when they were coming through on tour. Yeah, dude, let's go see them. So we go to see them. We're say hello. Okay, cool. Later, guys. Peace. We don't stay for the whole show. It's just there to say hello more than anything else.
Yeah, okay.
Hear a couple of the songs, hung out with the band, left. As we're walking out, I remember this as it's yesterday. I'm ahead of him on the street, and he gets a text message. He goes, oh, shit, my old apartment, I've got a tenant who's a bartender at night and wants to give me their check. It's only like 9:30. You mind if we go there before we go back to my house? And mind you, his house, where he lived now, 10 blocks.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll say hello to Boobity Boob and Babada Beep. Yeah, they're still there. Oh, shit, they're still living there? Cool, let's go. So, no problem at that point, right? You and me and everybody else.
Yeah, of course.
So we get there, and there's this guy. His name's Q. Never met the guy. 6'3" black guy. Don't know who he is. But there's this other guy that I know who was a DJ in town, and another kid that I knew, and this other kid I didn't know. And this other kid I didn't know, he stays back. So it's me, guy I know, and the other guy I kind of know, plus black guy I don't know, plus my friend. So it's 5 people. We go to this gazebo in the back that has air conditioning and couches and everything. We're smoking a joint. I finish smoking the joint. I get up to go smoke a cigarette. Not going to smoke it indoor with the air conditioning, so I go outside. Mm-hmm. And I'm smoking the cigarette, and then I don't know why, but I start looking in between the fence. Yeah, I don't know why. And then all of a sudden I hear pow. I'm like, huh? And then I hear pow, pow. And I'm like, who the fuck's fucking around with firecrackers? The first thought in my mind. I'm like a little 8-year-old in my head, right?
I was going to say, so innocent.
So then the next thing I didn't go there for anything else other than go to pick up a check. I didn't go there for a drug deal. I didn't go there for $2,000. I didn't go there for a quarter ounce of coke. I didn't go there for these things. So
And yet you find
as
yourself in
that
the mix.
third shot goes off and I turn, I hear a shot go off down on the ground. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look down, I don't see the paper from the firecracker because I'm thinking somebody threw a fucking firecracker. Usually there's paper that's left over.
Yeah.
I don't see that. All I see when I look back as I'm looking up is a 6'2" black guy with a gun like this, like James Bond pose.
Yeah, shit.
And I look at him without saying any words. And I go, and I swear to you, he does this. He goes like this. He goes, and he turns around, he runs, jumps over the fence. I'm like, what just happened? I run into the gazebo. My friend got shot 6 times, covered in blood. 2 other guys are sitting against the gazebo wall, standing on the couches, like on the tops of the couches, like, what just happened? Right? Thinking that they're about to get shot or something, whatever is going on. Then all of a sudden, commotion happens as I go to check on him. I hear commotion and they start running out. And then as I look up, I'm seeing outside of the gazebo and I see the gun coming back over the fence. I don't even think. I leave my friend and I just run. By the time I catch 2, I'm in front of them. Yeah, and I'm at the door. Somehow they ran before me. I passed them.
You learned, you know.
So then I get to the door, which is an electric door lock or whatever, and it's all metal. And I open it and a gun pointed right at my face. And I'm like, fuck, ka-ting! And I close it. And the ka-ting of the metal hitting, right?
Yeah.
And then I look back and they look at me. They're like, what the? And then door number 1 was closed. Door number 2, they kind of trample. The girl opens the door. She's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to say. Look, we all just go into our fucking apartment, slam the door. And they're like, and I just walk and I go to the kitchen and I'm just like, and I melt to the floor. And I just go, oh. And I look at my belt and there's a hole in my belt.
Oh,
and
shit.
then I look again and I always layer my belt like this, like, like the extra layer. It went through that and then through the extra layer, then right through my pants, then through and all the way out. But wait, there's more. There was a guy that I know who made a movie that's called The Bourbon Whiz, which is a comedy about the Wizard of Oz, but with bourbon characters from, Bourbon Street. So the crackhead is the Scarecrow. The Silver Man is a guy who paints himself. Got it. Okay. So, and he made the movie. And that day he had given me a satchel. And that satchel had DVDs and CDs in it. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing the satchel when I get shot. So the bullets went through 12 CDs, DVDs, because I had that many in there, then through my belt, then through me. Otherwise, I would not have a hip today.
No way. Fuck.
40 caliber point blank, basically, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking. Oh, I have a 9mm. There, that's fucking 40 calibers.
Big metal slugs too, dude. Yeah.
Fucking hey, dude.
Crazy moment. So that's.
But
that's
your friend is gone. Shot 6 times.
So I'm there. I just unbuckled my belt. I'm looking, and I had been in EMT and fire department stuff when I was younger. So I grabbed my pinky to the hole, and I stuck my finger in the hole. And pulled it out, no blood. So I'm like, oh. And then I go to the other side, same thing, but I did the other finger. I like in there. and there's nothing in there either, and there's no blood. And I'm like, oh my fucking Lord, how? How did I just do a through and through? No artery, no bone, no nothing, because I just ran, so I know I'm not broken. I know no ligaments because I ran, so there's no ligaments. There's no main artery because there's no massive blood. So I just got pierced by a fucking bullet. What the fuck? My friend walks in, cell phone to his ear. He's got, how this happened, I don't know, dude. not once, but twice, bullets that this man was shooting at this close range to his head. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the nuzzle, and this is the man's head. This man shot like this, and two of the bullets somehow sliced skin.
Yeah.
One deeper than the other. Neither one of them went any farther than cutting and lacerating the top layer of skin, bro.
Damn, bro.
One of the bullets gets shot right here, goes past everything.
Oh,
out of
past
his
the fruit bowl.
Out of his gooch into his leg.
Okay.
Then the next bullet ricochets off of the freaking metal of this thing and somehow miraculously ends up half an inch away from his fucking vertebrae on his fourth. Yeah. Half an inch away, and it's right stuck in the skin.
Unbelievable.
Stuck in. So hey, cousin three goes, hey dude, I think we need to go to the hospital.
I think so. Maybe there's something in me that's letting me know.
Lo and behold, he lives 2 blocks away from a hospital.
Yeah.
And we walk right into the hospital, and they freak out, of course, because gunshot wounds, right? Mm-hmm. Or did we get taken by I don't know if we got taken, or I don't remember what happened. I just know that we get to the hospital real quick.
Yeah.
And it was almost, I was like out of a movie, weird shit. We're both in the emergency rooms across from each other. I've only got 2 or 3 people on me because I've only got 1 shot, but he's got like multiple gunshot wounds. So they're freaking out, but it's crazy. The doors are both open, and I'm laying down as they're checking me out, and I'm looking across the hallway at him getting fucking ripped clothing and shit. I'm like, what? Just out of a movie, bro. Out of a movie, bro. So then I stopped talking to that guy for years and years and years. And then I leave Houston, and I'm on the motorcycle on the way to Miami. And I stop in New Orleans to say hello to a friend of mine. And I go to perform on Decatur because I had my bike set up where I could actually like start a show.
Like nice. There. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, you just flip up.
I'm figuring it all out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to be on the road for like this long and be able to make it, and plus be able to do end shows and not lose my stuff, and it's a lot of stuff here, you know. So, plus camping gear, plus a dog, plus what the fuck was I thinking? And so, anyways, fuck, I forgot where I was at again.
I fucking ran into Q. That's my barometer, man. If I see a black guy that's 6'3",
the guy that got shot 6 times, the guy that I told to fuck off finally, he was like, don't ever fucking talk to me again, you fucking piece of rancid shit, motherfucker. If I ever see you in the streets, bro, run, motherfucker, run, right? Lo and behold, 2 years later, I'm on my way to New Orleans. I'm there with my friend, and my friend has a vendetta against this guy, like straight up ex-military, Marine, ready to snap. And out of nowhere, there he comes walking down the street, and he stops and he sees me, and he's like, Paul Carpenter. And I'm like, cool, bro. It's here and now, or you can keep fucking walking because this motherfucker don't like you and I don't either. Like, what do you want to do? Oh, and by the way, this is the day that I meet Steve Kramer, who's the Biden robocall. They're friends. They've been friends forever. I didn't know this, right? But 2 years prior to anything happening with the Biden thing, that's the first time I ever put my eyes on this fat guy named Steve Kramer. Wow. Never met him before. So that day, and I say this to him, and he does one of the craziest NLP tricks I've ever seen in my life, bro. And he does this. Like, I tell him this shit, and he looks at me and he goes, hey, man. And he comes up to me and he just gives me a hug. And he's like, I can't say I'm sorry again, but I really do apologize for everything that's happened. I go, all right, dude, whatever. Like, I'm not cool with it. So he dips off, and that's it. And I never talked to him again. A year and some odd months later, he calls me he says something, and I'm like, oh, I'm talking about buying businesses with no money down, just like you do with real estate. That's the thing that we should be doing. Ding, dong, dong, boom. I'm doing it with a friend of mine. He's working on a $37 million deal with Okeechobee. I'm going to get to be part of it. He's like, so 4 months later, he calls me. He's like, hey, dude, I did what you told me. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I bought a business, no money down, the thing. And I was like, no, you didn't. He's like, yeah, I did. It's called Michael's Seafood. It's a big business for 35 years out here, owned by this family. They don't want this location. I took it over. I need someone to do my social media and my website. So I'm like, he goes, I'll pay you $2,000 a month. And I'm like, perfect. $2,000 plus room and board. I'm in. Send me $2,000 up front because I don't trust your punk ass.
Yeah.
He's like, and he sends me the money, no questions asked, up front. So I'm like, holy shit, this is real. I put some money into the bike. I get an oil change, some new tires, get on the motorcycle. 5 days later, I'm in New Orleans, right? And I do the thing, start making social media, do all the thing, all the videos, all the TikToks and the socials and Instagram, whatever. And I'm making a video every day and a post every day, plus the website, plus I created the lunch menu that had never existed. And it went really well. And 2 months into it, he's like, oh, dude, sorry, bro. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have enough money to pay you anymore.
Nice.
And I'm sorry, bro, but at least you can live with me. But, you know, I just don't have the money to pay the $2,000 a month for this. So I was like, dude, we signed a contract, 9 months, dude. You said 9 months, 2,000. That's what we agreed. I just can't, dude. It's too hard. The thing and crabs and there's no fucking crawfish this year. They're all fucking drying up, which is true, by the way.
Very true. Okay. That's really funny that it's actually legitimate.
But it actually was a real thing, and they was having an issue with it. And whatever. Okay. So at this point, I'm doing my podcast. So I'm like doing a podcast a day, every day, like 2-3 hours a day. And I have a different person on every day. And it becomes a thing. And I was like, well, maybe I could become the guy who does a podcast every day. That sounds interesting. That would be an interesting life, you know? And so that ends up going pretty well for about 15 days. And then it lagged out. I just couldn't get guests to come on. Somebody would fail. Somebody wouldn't show up. Whatever. So then I just did it. Now I just do it like I do it now. Like, hey, do you want to do it? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, dope, let's do it. And then I just put another one into the bank of the thing that I've done. That's what it is. And I just asked, what's her name? She used to be on Saved by the Bell.
Is she hot?
Oh, she's amazing. I love her with all of my heart. With all of my heart. So
Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this with the names thing today. Oh, I'll tell you right now. Give me 1 second. Oh, come on. Elizabeth Berkley.
Really?
So Elizabeth Berkley was on the show, and then after that, she did a movie, and it was the movie that ruined her fucking career, right? Which is now giving her a massive resurgence, which it should have done in the first fucking place. Yeah, because of the world that we were living in at the time, people are weird, and it really ruined her. It's okay.
Fucking Yorkie.
It's okay. It really ruined her though, because she did it's called Showgirls. If you've never seen the movie, please watch it. If you want to see a really good, if you've never seen Showgirls,
I'm gonna put that in my list of things that you told me, along with Sex Robots.
And then if you want another one, just for adding fun stuff to things, look up Josh Harris, another good documentary. It's called We Live in Public.
Oh, is that
So Josh Harris is a guy. I saw this documentary by Andy Timinar. I talk about it all the time. So Andy makes this documentary about this guy who sells his company for $85 million and wants to become a blue chip artist, hangs out with a bunch of people who used to know Andy Warhol and a bunch of other things. During Y2K, he rents a warehouse and says anybody who walks in can't walk out. You have to sign a document that you're going to be filmed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until this thing ends. I don't know when it ends. The basement was a gun range. The first floor was for eating and hello, like meeting people. The third floor had spaces. They called them My Spaces. This is way before MySpace. And each bed had a TV in it that connected to all 70-something cameras that was filming everybody. So you could only watch only watch the people you were with.
Yeah, sick.
And then another floor was where you would take a shower, and there was a pyramid shower of glass, and you would take your shower in front of everyone. And then the fifth floor. Yeah. And then the fifth floor was a Stasi interrogation booth in which they would bring people in there and then lie to them about what other people said about them and cause problems and rifts inside the community on purpose just to get video or to get people to hook up or whatever. And so that was his experiment. And that's what the documentary is about. You should watch it. It's really good.
That and anything with Elizabeth Berkley, I'll definitely watch.
So, well, she was amazing, first of all, I truly believe it is, and I'm not just saying this, like if you go into this movie understanding that you're watching a movie from whatever period it was, so put that in there. But if you come at it with this bitch did not fuck around. Like she fucking came to act. She came to be that person. She played it so well. It scared people. And that's what ruined her. She, the movie Tropic Thunder, don't go full retard.
Yeah. I said that every day.
She went full retard, but as a dancer.
Damn.
She didn't do anything wrong. It's like she paved the way for movies that J-Lo did, where she's a stripper. She paved the way, dude. I'm telling you, this movie, and so it became underground classic hit immediately, and the gays loved the movie.
Of course,
but if it wasn't for the gay community. She wouldn't be where she is today. And today, she's making fucking stupid movies where there was like this lapse of her because of this movie, because of this one sex scene or I think nudity scene. She was the Saved by the Bell girl. You can't do that. Like that kind of.
Yeah. That's so lame.
The 90s was fucking really twisted, bro, because on one say you had freaking, what's his name? From the Tonight Show doing the man show, telling women to get naked.
Yeah, man. Fucking Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Crying.
And then you're crying a wolf over the girl who did a sex scene in one movie in a really good film.
Yeah. Fuck that guy, dude.
So the story is I'm in New York at the time. I'm working as an actor, trying to be. I was in the David Bowie, Trent Reznor video, I'm Afraid of Americans. I'm at the very end of one of the dancers.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And I got to hang out with David Bowie. With Trent Reznor in his trailer because I told him a story, which was, hey, bro, do you like George Lucas? And he's like, why? And I was like, you like THX 1138? He goes, yeah. I go, it's going to sound really stupid. I know this is going to sound stupid where I'm coming from, but I just have a question for you. I mind you, I'm 19, 20 years old at the time. Yeah. I mind you, I know this is really stupid to ask you this, but sometimes artists will like put stuff in songs to be like subliminal and cool and stuff. And there's a song that's called Hey Pig. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, right. So at the beginning of the song, you hear this, thing, and he goes, yeah. I go, I'm not sure if you know this, but that's actually from a scene in THX 1138. He goes, no way. And I go, yeah, it's actually a scene where the hologram is being beat up by the robotic cop. He's like, no fucking way. And I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like, okay, I swear to you, I did not know that. Me and my sound engineer were watching the movie, and we had just grabbed a bunch of sound clips from it, and that was the one that we used. I never knew, had no correlation
shit.
to the song and to the idea that you're giving me. He's like,
Yeah.
that's dope. You've got a great ear. What are you doing? And I go, oh, I'm just one of the extras. And he goes, cool, come with me, bro. And at that point, nobody's going to fuck with me. You know, he was Trent Reznor at the time. He was.
Yeah. Fuck.
And so he takes me to his trailer, and the entire band is there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, yeah, you want a drink? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't drink, dude.
Oh. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like a total nerd.
Oh.
Remember, I didn't have sex until I was 20.
There you go.
And I was super straight edge. You know, I only smoked pot, whatever. But it was,
that's funny.
Still,
Super straight edge.
Still, the moment was the moment. It was a great moment. I had this great real moment with an artist where it wasn't fanboy material. It wasn't. It was real musicality, saying, "I hear something fucking. I just got to know," and it was just this really cool, beautiful moment.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have become his friend and actually gotten to hang out with him. I got to meet the DeLeo brothers a couple times, opened up for them once, Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, I was going to say, when was that?
Became friends with them. They gave them my album. Then 2 years later, when they saw me again with my boy, they were like, dude, we've been listening to your album. I'm like, no, you fucking haven't. He's like, fuck yes, we have. Fuck, we're stuck on walls, bitch. I'm like, holy fuck, they knew my song. Like, they actually listened to the song. Because they knew the name of the song. They knew the name of the song. Like, how would you know that?
Yeah, unless you fucking.
And they were like, "Yo, meet us," because they were at a concert on the beach for Nissan or something, and they saw me and they were like, "What the fuck?" In the middle of the set is great. Like,
oh shit!
So we go to the back, and like super loud, like security pulled us through, whatever. And they're like, "Yo, we're going fucking over here to this fucking club right now. Fucking meet us at the fucking hotel." Blah blah blah. And we jumped in our cars and we went to the hotel, and they were all the way at the back bar, right at the beach, and fucking Dick Fuck, what's his name? Lead singer. Fucking
Dick
name.
Fuck. No, Dick Fuck sounds better.
I can't fucking remember his name. Lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots, bro.
Yeah, Scott.
Scott's in the pool, and there's a girl like hanging out with them. She has like floaties, like 2 floaties like this. And Scott's just it's like 4 feet of water, and Scott's just doing this. Like not like I guess it's like his action for like not wanting to talk to people or something.
Okay, that's
and
so
it's like this perfect amount of movement to where like you wouldn't want to come near him because he's doing this thing.
Yeah. I'm glad that you remembered that years later. You're like, well, this is fucking weird.
It was so random that like we're at the bar. And I'm hanging out with the DeLeo brothers, like in mode, right? And as I look across at this thing, it's just him in like a weird rectangular pool, and this girl, and just him in the pool with her, and he's just.
That's my move from now on. I'm gonna do that at clubs. Just when I don't want all the bitches to approach me, because Lord knows, I'm just gonna be like this. Oh yeah, sorry.
Not swim. You can't do swim. You gotta do. You got to do the frog. This is the frog.
Yeah, flat hand.
And that's what he was doing. His hands were flat on the top of the water as he was doing.
Legend.
Random, dude. Random. So.
Fuck. Yeah.
So, I've had the most random life, sir. I've had the most random fucking life, dude. And
that's a life lived. That's a life lived.
Weirdly, like when I had my own off Broadway in New York, and David Blaine came. David Blaine came and he made out the entire time and didn't watch any part of the show.
Oh shit! Well, he's a weirdo. I've heard just
him and Richard. What's his name? His partner. He owns. If you've never been, dude, go to the Conjuring Arts Research Center in New York. If you've never been,
really good. I've never even heard of that shit, man.
Bro, come on, dude. Who are you?
I know. I thought I was top 10 virgin here. Conjuring Arts. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, you're talking about Bill Kalush.
So Bill Kalush and David came to my show. I paid $500 that year to become a member of the library. And when you're a member of the library, they let you go in and see any book you want, even the ones that are in the hermetic cases. Morale,
Yeah,
I
I'm
took
looking
that
that shit up.
opportunity real quick and jumped like a fox so fast.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I was in the middle of building my off Broadway, and I went there to go research a trick that I wanted to do, and yeah, Todd Robbins ended up giving me permission to do it.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna look that shit up. I'm never in
Because
New York.
Todd was the one I learned it from, which was it's the four chairs where you get people to lay down on each other.
Oh yeah. And
Which
then
is
it's like
actually
a old hypnotic bit.
Yeah, and I learned it from Todd, and he told me that it was actually old as fuck, and they used it in the First World War as a way of not getting wet. That was a way that they would all sit down on each other in circles, and that's why it was called the circle jerk.
Oh, that's fucking funny as shit.
A bunch of jerks in a circle.
What was the oh no, I'm still stuck on Elizabeth Berkley here, and we live in public. And also
So that story. So I'm in the streets. I'm running around New York trying to be an actor. And one day I'm on the phone with my mom, and she asked me to go to like a Crate and Barrel or something. She needed something. I had money at the time. My dad left me like $50,000. I was doing really good. So I was living in like a 5-story apartment with 5 people. We were living like gods in New York. It was crazy. Yeah. Had a projector against the wall. That was our TV. Like we were like,
yeah, fuck it.
I'm 30 and loving life, working at Magic, working at with Phantasma, working with Magic Ballet. I'm like loving life. It was great. And I was getting my off Broadway started, and so I'm walking around one day. My mom says, "Oh, I need something." I was like, "Oh, that's so crazy! I'm right here right now." And I walk in, and I'm looking for stuff. And I hear some girl, and she's like, "No, Mom, I don't know about that. This and the other." And I was like, and I'm on my phone with my mom, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. And she's like, "Are you talking to your mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "Are you talking to your mom?" She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm like, you're," and she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Yeah. Hi, Mom." I said hi to her mom, and she's like, "Hi, Mom." Nice. And it was just very funny, neat, cute moment that should have never happened in life that we just had. And ever since, like, I don't know when it was, I found her on Instagram, and I just reminded her, hello. I don't know if you're ever going to remember this. And she remembered, and that was it. And I just send her messages every once in a while. I'll say hello. No, not like she's my best friend or something, and I hang out with her every week. You know?
Oh, I'd be smelling her chair. I gotta.
She's married, bro, and kids and stuff.
I know, yeah, but I still smell that chair. But I gotta dip, man. I love you.
Listen, it was an absolute pleasure. Before we go, because we didn't even get to do any of this.
I was gonna say it's my pleasure to hear you getting shot. Q, fucking Stone Temple Pilots. Fuck me, dude.
Yeah, I've had fun. But listen, we didn't get to do any of this. I didn't get to do any of this, which really upsets me.
We're
really
still alive. We got time.
You go. Do your 30-second. Who is Pig Cake? Tell them about your course. Tell them about your new thing with Peter. Tell them about your website. Tell them about your videos and your YouTube. Go.
Well, Peter, he gave me this shit that I have to live with forever. That scar after slamming me through a glass table.
Wait, is that real? He really did that?
Yeah, man. It was a scar. It goes from here all the way here. I don't know if you could for real. Come on, bro. There you go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I almost died, bro. That shit sucked. That was for shooting the Grail.
Why did he do that?
Because I'm retarded. He wanted to do a movie, which we ended up shooting a trailer, right, for the trailer of this trick. And I told him, I want to get slammed through a table because I love fucking wrestling. And we set up this wooden table, right? And he slams me through it. Perfect. It doesn't look good on video. It doesn't fucking look good on video. But he goes, "Hey, I have a glass thing in my yard. We could use that." And like a fucking idiot, I fucking I go, "Let's do it. Let's just land me flat." Because in my head, I'm thinking, all right, if he lands me flat, all I have to do is just deal with the floor. right? I deal with the floor. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna kill me. So he slams me through this fucking table, and this piece of glass this big goes right into my back, cuts me up, and it cut several, arteries, about 4 small to medium sized arteries. It fucked my back up. It missed my kidney. It missed my lung, and I lost 4 liters of blood out of my body. Yeah, dude, it was fucked. This was last November, by the way. This was recent. And then we end up going to the hospital.
You're alive right now, bro. You're even alive right now.
Bro, they put me on ketamine in the hospital. It was a fucking shit show, bro. I was screaming slurs. I was calling nurses I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, hey. That was fucking, I was out of it. And they put me on fucking ketamine, and I was doing this to survive. In my head, the longer I could do hand dolphins, the longer I'm going to be able to survive. And I was fucked up. And then finally I wake up, and I'm like, oh, did you guys do it? Did you guys fix it? They're like, no, we haven't even started yet. What are you talking about? The ketamine was just to be able to find a place to stop the bleeding, because I didn't stop bleeding. Yeah, dude. So then it was fucked.
Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah. In England, imagine. So I was going to die in fucking Leeds, England.
Wait, and you were in England when this happened?
Yeah, dude. I was fucked. And you could see it. You could see the Grail video, the scene where he slams me through the table. That's the one that it was. It was the only take. One take. Dude, it was fucked. Jump back here.
Hold on. Wait. What's the name of the video? I'm pulling this shit right up.
The Grail. Look at this guy.
Hold on.
Hold
on. That's a dope ass dog. Hold on.
It's a Yorkie. They're fucking terrorists. But the video is called The Grail, Peter Turner.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
He kept it in?
Yeah, of course. It was 4K. We shot it in 4K on a fucking cinema camera. Of course we kept it. It would have been such a waste. But the idiocy is that when he picked me up and slammed me, he's
fucking
I'll show you with the dog, right? So what I told him is to pick me up and then just drop me flat. What he did was he picked me up and then dropped me at an angle. So one of the legs shot up and fucking
God, dude. I cannot believe this, dude.
We shot all of this, by the way. This was just me and him shooting.
It's actually really beautiful. That's really well shot.
Yeah. Bro. I was hanging out a car with a gimbal there. That was in
this is actually England. really
yeah.
Would you shoot this on a box or a Canon or Red?
No, Blackmagic 4K, which is like $1,000 camera. Cheap camera is a piece of shit. A box.
No, they're fucking the best, dude. I love boxes. I don't know what it is about them, but I think they're amazing.
The car died right there. So the car kept dying. He has a 69 fastback. But what a fuck. That shot took like 17 years to get. It was a disaster. Like, I'm just watching this now and just thinking of all the shit. I make a little cameo. Fuck me, dude.
That's so funny.
But yeah, we shot this very well. So the whole story is that he's looking for the Holy Grail. And it turns out the Holy Grail is in fucking England, like an idiot. And it just, he got on a horse that threw him off. He broke his hand shooting the shit.
Oh, wow.
The day before. And then we got him on a horse, took all his tattoos off, put makeup on him to make it look like he was this knight from, the medieval periods. There you go. So that horse is like fucking sick. Oh, yeah. So this is
one little shot. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see him riding the horse in a little bit. And my biggest regret in life, let me tell you, my actual biggest regret in life is I'm navigating the drone and I'm flying this drone and I missed the shot where the horse throws him off. I missed it there.
No.
So yeah, we shot that 3 or 4 times. I'm pulling back and the fucking horse throws him off and I don't know what I'm doing with the drone. I'm eating shit.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, but all this, man, it was a fucking nice looking.
I mean, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it took fucking forever to shoot and edit.
I mean, it looks like it's super super clean, dude.
Look at this shit, man. Even these shots, sick as shit. Like just going low with it. Yep. This thing that shooting the car was a fucking disaster too, because he has this friend.
It always is.
I have a
It's never
gimbal.
easy.
And the car kept dying too because he's holding the car together like with fucking Red Bull cans and shit. But it's gonna get to the that was one of my favorite shots. But you're gonna see now that he's apparently getting interrogated, right, or whatever. This is another fun scene. We shot this shit in his garage. And in England, they're such pussies about their guns. So like you can't have a gun in England. They'll fucking put you in prison forever. So he had all these like little 2 fake guns and shit that the pins are gone. It's like the movie prop guns. But they were so shitty about it. I remember seeing a couple comments that are like, oh my God, you guys had guns in England. Wow. This right here is where it gets fucking great. You'll see the shot is coming up. By the way, notice the finger trigger discipline that he doesn't possess. Here it is, right here.
Oh,
so that's
no.
Yeah, so you could go back on that. Fucking A, bro. I
see the piece too. You can actually see the piece.
It's that big. I will show you a picture, but it's on my phone that I'm using right now. Yeah, man, fuck me, dude. He slammed me right through that. You could see at an angle too, right? So because he shot me at an angle, one of the pieces, shard.
It's this piece or this piece.
Yeah.
One of these pieces right here that's going to go in.
Yeah, man.
And it happens. It probably happened when you hit the ground, not in the air, because as you can see in this shot right now, nothing's gone into you yet.
No. Well, that's
maybe this piece even.
Bro, when I fucking land, I'm taking what they call in professional wrestling a bump.
Right.
So it's a break fall. It's from judo, right? That you have to hit your. So I'm doing that to fucking land as flat as possible on my back. And with the wooden table, you don't feel anything. You don't even feel the floor. So anytime you see a wrestler get slammed through a wooden table, they don't even feel the floor, dude. It doesn't hurt. But it didn't look good on video. Whereas this, you could see through the glass, which is why we used a piece of glass. And then,
that's an intense moment, bro. That's an intense moment.
Fucker. Peter was like, oh, no, it's going to, because the way I thought the glass was going to break was in little bits, like a car window, right?
Yeah.
No, every piece of that was a large, sharp shard. And
did you know the minute it happened?
I knew something was wrong. The way he fucking, bro, God, he's a fucking terrorist. He slammed me down and then
slammed me, bro. Look at that.
Yeah. So nothing hurt. It only hurt when they stuck their fingers in my back to try to put gauze in there. But what got me is he thought that I was lying. I go, dude, something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong, but something's wrong. And he picks me up because he thinks I'm joking by my collar. And he stands me up, and then I lift my jacket and it's just shooting blood. And he goes, bro, you're pissing. And when I did this, it was shooting, like projectile shooting.
No fucking way.
Yeah, dude. And I'm freaking out, man. He puts his hand, like I'm putting my hand on it. Every time I move my hand, it feels warm because there's blood just.
Yeah. Dude, you're fucking with my fucking brain, pig.
Nah, dude. Nah, bro. And then
wow, man.
Dude, we get in this car.
Well, on that note.
Yeah. Fuck.
Your outro, bro.
Yeah, I almost died, and I made it. Dog.
Tell them where to find you. So you can get the fuck out of here and go to your imaginary girlfriend.
.me. No, well, yeah, I gotta. Oh my god, unfortunately, I'm domesticated right now. Pigcake.me. That's my website, right? ChatGPT helped me make it, so it's all circle here. We're all calling back. Pigcake Magic Academy, 1,700 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff, $5 a month. It's fucking great value. I put videos every single week. Dudes be out here doing magic services and dropping one video a month. You think your boy's going to settle for one video a month? No. I put several videos out every single week. New stuff. Everything that's in my head is going into Pigcake Magic Academy. And then also I have a couple little projects that I've been doing. The most recent one is the Psychic Survival Kit with Peter Turner, the same person that you saw just slam me through a table. However, this time, luckily, the only danger we had was the thoughts of blowing each other in an RV trip from California to Miami. But we produced a very successful Kickstarter, and that's going to be coming to fulfillment, I believe, probably January at this point, and then we're going to sell the boxes individually. So
my only question is, do you think he did the second gig with you because he felt bad about almost killing you?
no, I think he was fucking fucked up too, man. He was fucked up. I've never seen him like that. He's a straight arrow. He's a fucking big guy. He's a teddy bear, but he was pale. He was fucking shitting because he just killed his friend, essentially.
Yeah.
And in England, here's the other part. In England, right here, it's my fault because whatever I said with consent, I allow myself. In England,
it would have been his fault. He would have gone to prison.
Dude, he would have been fucked even if it wasn't his fault because he slammed me through the table. So even the act of hitting me. So you know what I had to fucking tell them because I'm such a legend. Even as I'm on ketamine, even I can't feel my this because the nerves are all cut. I fucking lied and I told every doctor, every nurse. I told them no.
I fell down.
I fell. Yeah, I was changing a light bulb and I fell. It was my fault. I changed. I'm fucking
cheap, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's why he did the second DVD with you. Okay.
Well, right before I got the other part that's funny is I'm on ketamine and I'm fucked up. I've never taken any sort of weird, ketamine. People take it as a party drug. The guy tells me, "Hey man, you're gonna feel it in like 5 minutes." I felt it in fucking seconds, dude. And I saw my entire life. I'm like, is this what life's been all the while? Just me floating in space? Have I been a germ all this time? And I'm doing hand dolphins, right? And then
Were you really doing the hand dolphin thing the whole time?
Yeah. And
oh my
God. Because the nurses told me, and I felt my hand doing this. And then the best part is that they kept telling me shit. They're like, you need to put your hand down. And I go, you've already told me this before. Because in my head, I'm processing what they told me 5 minutes prior, but I've already seen it. So I think I'm in the fucking Matrix. So when I see Peter, dude, I am high as shit. God,
this is the best episode I've ever done in my life.
Dude, I see Peter in the hospital, right? I'm fucked up on ketamine. And I go, hey, I'll fucking kill you right now, motherfucker. Yo, what's up? Fat, dropping Fs. And he goes, dude, calm down. You're in a hospital. And I go, calm down. I'll fucking kill you. What do you, look what happened to me. Right? No, and he's like, bro, calm down.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
this is so good.
I was screaming slurs at everyone. I was dropping it. And then they were fucking like, this guy's an idiot. And I come to, and then they do surgery. And all the doctors came from the hospital, like 6 or 7 doctors, because of how good they did the stitching on my back. Because they were fucking amazed that they managed to stop the bleeding. Because they stuffed me and they're like, we can't stop it. We can't stop. And it turns out that it cut through 4 to 5 small to medium-sized arteries. And then that's why I couldn't stop bleeding. So it was close. Dude, it was a close one, man. It was minutes.
You almost straight died, bro.
Yeah, when seconds count. Look at that. I'm dropping Survivor, the band references. When seconds count, 1988.
Yeah, that was a good one, actually.
Yeah, fuck. So that was that was last November. So it's been about a year since your boy almost met the maker.
I'm happy you didn't die, buddy.
I know, man. It's like to be here talking to you, bro. Making a new buddy, bro.
Because that would have sucked. I would have never gotten to meet you, and I would have been very upset about that one.
Yeah, they would have put out a fucking.
Did you see my article about Jabrizi when it went out?
Your article? No, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm the one who broke the story about the Jabrizi fake death bit before everybody else started doing the whole thing. I'm the guy who wrote the article, and then everybody else picked up on it. But I was doing research on it for like a week and a half to 2 weeks because somebody. So look, this is the thing. I've loved Jabrizi forever. First of all, and
that was you.
Yeah, and when Jabrizi went global the first time off the fake video that he produced that video.
Uh-huh.
All right, so he's in Chicago. He shoots a magic video, and somebody else is watching him, and he goes, "Oh, you see, Jabrizi's a faker. I caught him." He filmed that.
Yeah.
He paid that guy to film that video and post it.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it.
And I was like, oh, okay, I have no issue with you anymore. You're a fucking genius. I'm out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the guy's great.
Whatever you just did was great. So then after that, Jabrizi decides to become a Rick Lax aficionado and absolutely ruins any amount of humanity that he had inside of him. And then he starts doing like stolen valor videos, gets this girl arrested for having a baby on the car. And
the death.
I didn't say anything for years, bro. I didn't say nothing for years and years and years. And I told him then, back in the day, I go, you ever cross the line so hard, be careful, because I promise you I will ruin my name, which I don't even have, just to destroy your fucking voice. Because what you are is a piece of shit. And if you do it again, mind you, I will be there to be the one. Watch. And so he pulls this death thing. I fucking lost my shit. I start calling the hospital. I went to the Las Vegas Police Department. I spent 3 days trying to find out if he was really in a hospital, because I was really about to send like 100 magicians to go fucking help him and take care of him and everything. So I start talking to everybody I know in Vegas. And then I call Bizarro, and I'm like, Biz, tell me you know where this fucking kid is. And he's like, yeah, bro, he's at this fucking guy's house right now. I just saw him 15 minutes ago. He's fucking having a joint, fucking laughing about how everybody thinks he's dead. I'm like,
wow.
Okay, now I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Then his ex-girlfriend, who had known him since he was 8 years old, left him and made a video, became friends with me. And then I contacted her and I added her to the content of the story. And then after that, I was to the races. I went to every news source I could, and every single radio station. I went to the moon. I was like, this kid can go to fucking hell. Fuck
really?
This fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, because at that point, look, and then I heard he was taking donations as well, because people were paying for his funeral. People wanted to throw money at the family. And then on top of that, he had this his grandmother playing in on the story, saying that he was dead. I don't know if you saw those videos.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know he was taking money though.
Supposedly.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
But I have it from somebody who was more than willing to stand up and say so, and put it on the post that I wrote about, and wrote it down in the comments. I'm a guy who saw him accepting money. Whether it's true or not at that point, I don't know. But
I see it here on Facebook.
I do know that you faked your death. I do know you faked a resurrection later. I do know you deleted your Instagram account and created a new one called Jabreezes, hoping that you could create a whole new entire career, because you realized how fucked your career is on how much of a piece of shit you've been. But you couldn't do that. So then what'd you do? You killed Jabreezes, and you went right back to Jabreezy, and you keep posting fucking shit content like you have been for the 10 years. There you go. There's your magic career, buddy.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Well, I see it here. He was all weekend long. He was exploiting himself, fake sympathy, even donations for his fake car accident. Bah.
Yeah. I'm the one who wrote that article.
Yeah, shit, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm one of these people. I'm one of these people in magic who look, I even went after Chris Angel at one point. I worked for Chris. At one point he was selling magic online, and he had an infomercial where he was selling the UFO card. I'm in that infomercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I get hired, and I start working, and then we go to this skate park, and then he invites everybody to his house to shoot in his garage.
I want to find this.
And we do a couple of things, and then he's like, oh, come to my house, I'll let you see all my stuff, like, basically. And he pulls out his cars, and he pulls them out in front of all the kids, but he never lets anybody into the house, and he like keeps everybody outside, only at the garage.
That's fucking
and we're
weird.
gonna film inside the garage. And it was like, what the fuck weird shit is this? And then I don't know what happened, but he didn't want to fucking pay me or some shit. Finally, I went to him and I said it to his face. To his face. I ain't no fucking punk ass. And I said to him, I go, you're really trying to fuck me over $150 or $250 fucking paycheck? Really,
Mhm.
bro? Like you tried to fuck this guy for $38,000 when he fucking rented a warehouse and he fucking did all the work for you and did everything for your first fucking music video? Or how about when you fucking this guy? Fucking when you fucked this guy and you told him you were going to give him a TV show and you didn't? Oh, hey, what about when you fucked this guy, Lanny Kibbe, good friend of mine? You fucked that guy too. Oh, hey, but what do you fuck when you fuck that guy? I go, the thing is that you're just an absolute fucking piece of shit. And the fact that you're famous and the fact that your kid has cancer and you're asking for fucking money after the fact, after your show that people have paid $275 to see a 90-minute fucking hysterical fucking of magic. Nice fucking knowing you, bitch.
Yeah, fuck.
I saw him at Wonderground after that.
What a fucking life, man.
I've had a great
what
one.
A life, bro.
I've had one of those ones that and the thing that really hurts, right? Fuck, dude, this is gonna fucking sound like such a pussy fucking thing to say. Especially after fucking all the shit that I've talked about with all the people that I know.
Yeah, right.
I never got to be in the 52. I never got to go on the trip with Tony Chang and get to do the fucking Morocco fucking Spain thing that they do every year. And I'm sure they've invited you at this point once, at least.
No.
And if not, they should have by now. But like getting to hang out with Chris, getting to hang out with that, it's not even fanboy shit here, brother. It is. I've dedicated my entire existence to the idea of the form. And the fact that I have been in the same way relegated by my family to the garage, I have been also by the magic community that I gave my life to.
You think so?
And Piggy, do me a favor, okay? The next time we call, send me your number on Insta when we're done, whatever.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Call a couple people that that like to, talk shit about others. And just be like, yo, who the fuck is this Paul Carpenter mentally hip fuck guy think he is? And then allow your ears to open. And you will, I'm sure there's enough. I'm
they're
sure.
retarded. They're retarded if they don't see that.
You know what? It's all good. But you know what? I'm nowhere near the skill level of a Tony Chang. I am nowhere near the character of a Bizarro. I'm nowhere near the creator of a Sylvester the Jester. I'm a damn good street performer, though. Damn good one. Like a good one. I was great. I was hanging out with Alon New. He was in New York. Last thing. And he was in he was doing magic in at some hotel. Like he was doing a thing in the lobby and doing magic and stuff or whatever. And I go to hang out with him, and I've loved Alain along my entire life. Like the fact that he even had one TV special, let alone 3 television specials, the fact that he's done what he's done with his life, the fact that he
he's one of those.
Who you are, you made it, you did it. And we've talked. I've had mad conversations about it with him. So he finishes his show, and it was around the Times Square area. And this is right around the time when they did the yellow strips. And I was actually there the week that they opened the yellow strips.
For what?
So in Times Square, they started having this thing. It didn't work very well. But they would have these yellow strips where you could only be inside the yellow strip to accept money.
Yeah.
And it was sort of kind of like what they were trying to do at Fremont with the circles. But so that's why I would go every day to Fremont between 11 to 4. because I never had to follow rules, because you can step outside of your circle between 11 to 3. And then after that, it starts the real call to the spots. But if you're already at a spot at 2 o'clock, from 2 to 4, you can have that space because nobody else will call. And if they do call it and you're there already and they show up even 5 minutes late, it's already yours. And if you're already set up, they're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So I would always work days. I would make $200-$300 every day, go buy my pot, go pay for my hotel room, and then circle around to the next day. And I did that for like 2 weeks. When I first got there, I had no money, no gear, no nothing. And at the end of 2 weeks, I had my own apartment, my own scooter, my own gear, my own everything, like totally set up. Everybody was like, "How the fuck you do it?" I was like, "It's a fucking easy show, dude. All I need is lemon, some balloons, a deck of cards, a fucking thumb dip, and I can fucking do 45 minutes of stupid, like what else do I need? I don't need much." And so that's, and so Alon comes out of his thing and I'm super impressed with his, performance. I'm like, "Oh my God, fuck, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I have to show you." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "I want to show you what a street show looks like right off the cliff with no sound." And he's like, "Really? Right here, right now? Times Square, let's go." We walked another block and I found one of the yellow spots. And I got in the middle of the yellow spot, headed out, trying to create my own, like using the line of the yellow as my space. And I did it and I filled it. And then I backed out and I filled the entire thing. And there was a dance crew that was at the other one that knew me, and they stopped their show because they knew me. They're like, "Oh, that's the magician." And I was like, "I'll be done in 5 minutes." They're like, "Yo, do your thing, do your thing." It was great. It was like right in the middle. And I was like, "You know them?" And I'm like, "I come out here all the time." It was such a moment, dude. So there's like 120 people. I do a full fucking show out of nothing. And I get the money and we're walking around the corner and I'm pulling about $180. And he's like, "The fuck was that, bro? It was the most magical thing I've ever seen." I was like, "No, dude, thing you did that was magical." And we were like, back and forth.
You guys are, fuck me, dude.
So yeah, I've had some really good moments in Magic. I've had a really good, I've had a really good life in that respect, which makes me jealous of someone like you, believe it or not, who's done stuff with Peter, who has a Cake Academy. Like that.
Falling on my ass. This is me just stumble fucking through life. I hope you know that. It's not me planning anything.
But you made money. You've made some kind of financial okayness off of Pig Cake. Yeah. And I'm sure that if you were to put out a deck of cards with whoever the fuck, it would sell. So I mean,
it was rough to get to this point, man. It was hard, man. Because
I know. I mean, it's been 7 years.
For you?
7 years? No, for you.
Oh, for my on YouTube, yeah. But I've done Magic.
So I was right. It's about 7 years.
Well, actually, no. You know what? It might be fucking closer to 10 now. It might be closer to 10 because it was 2016 that I started doing YouTube. Back when you could be a little bit more fun. And then, man, it's just I was a fucking teacher.
The beginning days when you first, dude, your first videos were just so raunchy.
I know.
So on edge. Yeah. And I was like, "Yes, he came." The Messiah showed himself.
It was different. It was different.
Honestly, because at that time, it was a comedy kind of thing was going down. Nobody was willing to be edgy. Nobody was willing to be. And I was totally edgy. And I was right on the, 10 years ago, I'm doing swastika on my forehead.
Okay? Yeah. Blackface.
Tell me corporate America wants to hire that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's rough too, because I've gotten a lot of sort of alienation from magic companies that don't necessarily want to do stuff just because of telephone, the game telephone, because I might have made one joke that's PG-13, but that gets stretched and extrapolated and morphed into, "Oh, he said this or he did that." And then now you're essentially fighting a straw man that doesn't exist. And all I've ever done is just make tiny edgy jokes and do card tricks. But a lot of companies don't like that.
It's not that they don't like it. It's just not been marketed to them in the correct manner. That's it.
Well, because it's not making money.
If you were Amazing Jonathan doing it, no issue.
Yeah, of course.
Whatsoever. whatsoever.
Mhm.
If you were Harry the Hat doing it, no issue.
Yeah.
So it's a matter, if you're going to talk to me about the marketing of it all, I'd say it's nothing more than just the marketing of the character. So what happened was you marketed yourself instead of a character. And that's what ended up killing the whole thing. And that's not that you can't, because look, Piff the Magic Dragon sure as fucking do it.
Yeah.
Matt King sure as fucking do it.
Yeah.
Matt King does it all day long.
He's a fucking robot. I love Matt King. He just has the
amazing.
same. Yeah, he's unbelievable. I remember seeing his show, and it was
once again, can't show. And when it works. And when it works really well, you fucking tie that fucker up, and you never fucking fuck with it again. Because if you do, you know that you're going to go through that fucking. No, what happens is this. It's really it's like a comedy thing. If you've ever done stand-up comedy, tell the joke.
Getting told to do stand-up. Yeah,
you should. By the way, you should. You'd be great at it. But it's you're doing a joke and it works, and then it works, and then one day it doesn't, and then you're like, the fuck? It always works. Was it me? Was it the audience? What did I do? And then you watch the video and you're like, one fucking word changed it? One extra word changed the fucking laughter? There's no fucking way. And then you go back and you do it without the word and it works again. And you're like, there's a science to this fucking shit. Because then it becomes like, you like, wait. And then you realize that what was going on was the pentameter of the, right? And if you add another, it's like, whoa, what just happened? And it gets off by half a fucking, and it's like,
that's
wow.
it. Yeah,
we're that sensitive to the joke, or we're that sensitive to the moment, and it's like, so I have a bit that I do. It's really stupid, and I'm going to leave you. I know you want to go. I've had too much fun.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go, man. I have
to
do some fucking adult shit. I hate it.
I love you. So I do a bit, and it's let's see, what's his name? Steve Fearson.
Oh yeah, cigar guy.
No, not Fearson. I love Fearson, by the way. Hang out with him all the time. Like not him and me. I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, he was on a moped, riding around on a moped with his dog.
No, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we were both riding around on motorcycles with fucking chihuahuas at the same time.
Oh yeah,
we're like kindred spirits on a fucking weird level. It's fucking the best ever. I love him. I love him. Not only because he's the fucking most amazing brain that we've almost ever had, but like,
yeah, he's a great brain.
Okay. So I do a bit with, so this is OmniDeck. OmniDeck was created by 4F member who also was on Penn and Teller's Fool Us, beat Penn and Teller many times. One of the tricks he did was card signed to closed box. What's his name?
Sean Farquhar. I think
okay.
He owns it, but no, Jerry Andrus was the one that invented it.
I think he created a new version or something, or whatever
bought
it is.
The rights. I think he bought the rights and he owns it, but
whatever it be, it's an amazing effect. This is not that. I do a bit where, and I've been doing it a little bit differently lately, but I do the bit where it's in the sandwich. And the thing that I've been doing differently is putting the whole thing into the box, and then doing the same exact motion of taking one out and then leaving it there. Now, I go through this whole thing. It's an NLP bit. I go, look, what I want you to do is I want you to make a wish. Like it's your birthday, but like for real, make a real wish, because something magical is about to happen. And I've read, and it's actually true, that if something magical happens after you make a wish, it can make that wish happen that much faster. That's why we blow out a candle, because it's like, whoa, my action had some kind of reaction. And that's exactly what I'm going to do for you right now. In a moment, not yet. And this whole time I'm holding their hands like this. In a moment, not yet. I'm going to make the entire deck disappear. Now, I know you don't believe me because you could feel the deck. Now, usually when I did it back when I used to do it, I would go, you don't believe me because you could feel the deck, you could see the deck, and I will actually turn their hands so they see that actual. And they go, yeah. And I go, cool. So what I want you to do now is I want you to, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your hands. Not just yet, but in a moment, you're going to open your hands like it's a new chapter in a new book.
Great.
And so you're going to open it so that they do that, and then they do this, and they go. And then immediately I jump to grab. I take it like this, and I go, see, I told you the whole deck would disappear. They're freaking out. Their cards in their hand, right? And then while they're at the card, I go back behind my back and I come over here and I go, and you know what I love about this is that from the side, it looks like it's a real deck of cards because, we're just fucking around with a deck of cards.
Cool.
And
sick.
that last bump fucks so many people up because at one point there's somebody who's carried with me, but then that last moment of going back to this moment where we see the side of the deck again, and I'm doing this. Remember, I can see it from the side of the deck. Yeah, because we're just fucking around playing with, and it goes from this back to that, bro. Every person I've ever done that for, every person, people, bro. Let me tell you, it's such a good moment.
That's
such a good moment. It's one of my favorites. And then super simple last one. Fuck you, pig. Super simple last one. I've been doing blindfold since I was 17 after seeing Bandit Check. I just recently bought one of these blindfolds that does the sliding when you tie it.
Yeah.
Okay. I start off the routine talking about MK Ultra, the 1950s, and I pull out this 1950s looking blindfold. And I show it. I said they used to use blindfolds just like this. Tonight, I'm going to show you what remote viewing can look like here in person. I can't put myself in another room, but I can show it to you here. Now, you, my dear, do you mind helping me? Okay. She comes up. 3 objects. Everybody's impressed. She pulls off the tape. The coins are still there. Everybody's like, whoa, that was great. And this the first time I did this was just recently, and it hit so hard. And I go, but everybody always asks me, where's the balloon? Because I swallow a balloon, never bring it back. And the other thing they always ask me is, how do you see when you're blindfolded? So since you've been such an amazing guest for me tonight and you've helped me out so much, I want to give you the gift of sight while you're blindfolded. Now, remember this blindfold I'm not going to make you use the tape, of course not. Well, I remember this blindfold from the 1950s. Look, let me show it to some audience member. Both sides. Look, can you see through it? No. Can you see through it? No. Here, can you see through it, dear? No. Great. I'm going to now tie it off. Open it up. And she laughed. She laughed when I did it. Right when it tied off. I tied it. She laughed. And everybody's like, what's the bit? Why is she laughing? And I go, oh, I see. You've already sensed the power of sight. She laughs again as I tapped her on her shoulder. Everybody's like, what's going on? I go and I grab a couple objects and I bring them in front of her. And one by one, I put them in front and I go, could you tell everybody what it is? And she's like, is it a lighter? And she's so playing into it. And
that's great.
Lost their shit.
Yeah,
they were just like, whoa, dude, what was that? How did he? And it was this great moment where it just took the blindfold from this thing to this other thing, and it made it. And that's it. And I'll leave you with that's my last bit.
You got a great mind for this shit, man. Fuck me, dude.
Bro, we could play all day long. Dude, we could play all day long with you know who I wanna do is and he's been doing these great episodes with having magicians and building a trick in an hour. Blake Voigt, you haven't seen this?
I've seen that. Yeah, I'm familiar, but we're not. I don't think we've ever talked. Me and him.
Well, that would be I would love to just be like, let's jam and let's see what we can, like I'll play in any place. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, you know, and I'm also like a different, I do all different types of art, like everything, like multidisciplinary, if you want to call it that. So, you know, and I'm willing to make anything, like these props that I just showed you that were crap. I bought the watch one. I bought that one. That one.
I was gonna say, yeah, I love that. That's a TikTok fucking starter kit for a magician. Oh, here's
The one I really like is the new one from Theory 11 and Zach King. The
yeah,
car.
yeah. The car is
It's
sick as shit.
actually really nice. Have you seen the design and how it's
I
made?
bought it. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
I had to
I was
fight
like-
a fucking old lady at Walmart to get that. Just fucking barreling through old bitches, bro.
Wait, they have them at
but yeah,
Walmart? They have
they
them
have
at
them at
Walmart?
Walmart. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No wonder everybody's doing it on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah, that's the shitty part. But it's still sick.
I
The
don't
money
mind
one
it.
is
I don't
it's
mind
sick
it.
too.
Hey,
They're all good.
Hey, here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you think AI? I know you want to go, but I'm sorry, Pig. I can't stop talking. Do you think AI? And I have some major issues with it because I have some thoughts that I know are totally fucking dead on, but other people think I'm fucking psycho. But whatever. People say AI will never be able to make art like a human. I think that's absolute fucking horrid, egotistical bullshit. If you could suck in every piece of art that's ever been made, and you're the 10 greatest fucking people of all time, and you can make those 10 great people the 10 greatest artists of all time, and then you tell those 10 great artists to make the fucking best fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
How do you compete?
Yeah, it's egotistical to think that something like that wouldn't ever.
All right, so my question is, because I don't think this will ever happen, do you think there will ever be a magician that is a robot that is so good that we don't care that it's a robot?
You know, fucking, I don't think any time within our lifetime.
Look, can you imagine a machine being able to do this? And I've been practicing this for months, so fuck off.
Yeah.
So this, like, imagine if you could see a fucking robot do that.
Oh,
and
sick. Yeah.
Like just as a one-off, just even if it was just like all you have is the robot do this,
yeah,
just that, I'd be like,
oh shit!
How did it switched it the top and the bottom cards with the finger, and that's all it had to do.
Wow, but you know there's nuance, but I think it get to the point where it's trained enough that it's No,
I'm not worried about training. I'm not worried about anything of that. We're talking about AI already came through.
People.
It's downloaded every magic book. It's gone to the freaking Conjuring Arts Research Center and sucked Bill Kaluuya's cock. It's done everything it needs to do to become, and it read all the books and it saw the videos and watched every pig cake thing. And okay, it knows magic. So let's not even go there. We're talking about and you know what? I'm gonna say yes, only because where does magic come from, but from the automata?
Well, yeah. So, look at you with the fucking
with the cup. Remember have you ever seen the one with the cup and the ball and the
it's entirely possible.
Or it's even the original one that painted the watchmaker who made the rock. I mean,
just money,
and these were the first forms of magic at the time, and around the same time as as Robert Houdin. We're talking about right around we're edge of 50, 30, 40 years thingy.
Bro, the fact that guy made that orange tree that fucking blossoms, and I still to this day I'm jerking off thinking, how the fuck in like 1850 did you do this shit?
Sponge.
Meanwhile,
where did you come up with sponge in that time? No, like how did you make? Because the visual aspect of what everybody saw was a leaf to an actual, and then a fruit plopping, and then him walking up and doing the fruit off. Which, by the way, the suction back in and the thing. How do you just that alone? The actual work of it.
Fred Capps. Look at Fred Capps, and I just did a little video on him that he did a little fucking. He has this champagne bottle. The cork pops. So imagine that was a trick that people put out like 5 years ago. That everybody was losing their minds, and the bubbles pop out of the fucking thing. He times it. He grabs a bubble, puts it down, or he has it fall on his hand. Right? He's doing all these things with this technology that shouldn't have been around in the fucking 40s and 50s when he was performing. So it's so unbelievable to see these guys that are transcending time and fucking coming up with all these unbelievable methods despite technology not being there yet. So entirely
Right.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
I think that there was a period in time in the Americas, like around the world, really, like 1920s to around 1940s, that like a period, like right in that kind of zone where there was this want to be the betterment of man, not just for self, but for man. Like we're doing this for like this explosion. And it was in that time, because right after that, it's the 1940s where the explosion of card magic happens. The 1950s, the Chicago boys, the guys in New York, it starts to happen, you know? Yeah, man. What a cool, like if you think about magic, magic's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
like
I make fun of it,
the
but
dirty of it.
The magic's not the bad part. It's the magicians. Okay, it's the magicians. That's what it is. They turn it into fucking just, well, dude, they get something that's inherently dope and deep and cool and like different, and they make it something that your uncle does, and you know the uncle's on the registry, right? So that's what they do. They turn something cool. Max Maven said it, that magicians are the only people that take something that's artful and turn it trivial, because they make it, they don't fucking treat it like an art. They treat it like a trick. Whereas if you treat it like art, like what it is, you're gonna get it a long way. And the people that find success in this field are the ones that you see that they turn what they're doing into something artful, whether that's some form of, they're trying to communicate a message through it, something that's meaningful to people, not just a fucking card trick, just to show that you're better. It's the people that stand out. You see them and you study them for a reason. The Harry Andersons, the fucking, to me, the Greg Wilsons and those fucks. You know, like I study those. Phil Goldstein. Call him by his Jew name, not his fucking his stage name. But fuck.
I did that to him. We had coffee together in LA. This is months before he passed. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. And I just wanted to hang out with him to tell him how much I loved him. Wasn't anything like I don't remember exactly. Oh no, I was trying to do my TV show, The Running Gambit. If you've ever seen it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it.
And it was gonna be, and you know who took it from me was David Blaine. Absolutely. Well, the first person who took it was Dan White, because I've had this idea for years, and I had already started like trying to create YouTube videos around the idea of wanting to be the Anthony Bourdain of magic, because I fit fucking Anthony Bourdain of magic at every fucking level there is. Fucking, you know,
smoking cigarettes,
right, the whole deal. Like, well, it's not just that; it's just the laissez-faire attitude. I think you do too, as well. You know, the laissez-faire attitude. The I'll say it to your face whether you like it or not. I don't care who you are. Michael Chout, Chris Angel, David Blaine.
Yeah, zero fucks.
Zero.
Insert name here.
And it's not that it's zero fucks. It's like it's so much not zero fucks that I have zero fucks.
Yeah.
You know, I care so much about the game, and I care so much about the art that when you do fuck it, I get really upset, because I'm like, you know, you said your brother has Asperger's. I feel like I do too. Like, they say that when somebody who has Asperger's, like when their plans change, they start freaking out, or when things don't go the way they.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you. Yeah, it looks like it. What the fuck is?
What is
well,
that?
Paul, I gotta be an adult, man. I gotta be an adult, bro.
Listen,
4 hours.
Listen,
thank you
gave
so
me
much.
3.5 hours of your life, and I absolutely love you for it. One of the
I'm
best,
jerk off
if not
your
the
honor.
best. I love you for it. Thank you so much, bro. I'll call you later. We'll talk some other time.
Yeah, I got my number.
Your dog's hungry.
Yeah, I know. This fucking little
dude, seriously, an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. It was great to meet you, man.
Yeah. We'll see you later.
Bless.
Yeah. Oh my God. Listen, I say this at the end of every one of my episodes, but holy canoodle padoodles. Was that a good one or what, right? Pig Cake. I love him. We didn't even get to like show you any like the cool stuff, and it really, because it wasn't really about the magic. It's not I mean, it is magic with him, but it's not about the magic. It's about the character, the person, the love of the craft, the love of the art, the love of the knowledge, Oh, man, I love doing the episodes when I have a magician on. Thank you for watching. Please, if you would not mind, go out into the world, do something nice for somebody else. If you can't do something nice for yourself, it does start with you. Number 2, don't get caught up in all the crazy stuff. And number 3, if you would not mind, please like, share, subscribe. Send this out to somebody who'd like to see it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for being here. If you made it 3 hours and 24 minutes, wow. I don't know how you did, but I'm happy you did. And thank you. We'll see you later.